Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another episode of Nerd Talk. I'm here with my awesome co-host. We got Mind of a Nerd and AJ Reacts 2. What's going on, you guys? How you guys doing?
Nah, I'm chilling, man. Just got out of class. Fucking hate that class, but had a good day at work. An insanely fast day at work. Went by insane. I felt like I got in, clocked in, and got out. But I guess those are the best kinds of days of work. You know.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Yeah,
AJ, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Had some sushi for dinner, and I'm here. I'm excited for this.
Man, I just got done smashing on some Salisbury steak
Yes, sir.
and some Hawaiian rolls. So I'm pretty good, nice and full. I'm ready to get into this episode of Nerd Talk. I'm very excited for this episode because we're watching today. Um, and you guys don't know, this will be my fourth time watching it within the last week.
Oh, jeez, obsessed much?
This movie just it's
Bro,
it's
you talking to the same dude that watched No Way Home like 7 times in the span of like 3 days, bro.
exactly. You
I
know
know.
what I mean?
When it came out.
I know it.
Yeah, both starring Zendaya.
This is my
But
second time watching it within a week. So
yeah, this will be my fourth because I've watched it by myself. I watched it twice by myself. Then I watched it with my
It's
fiance because I had to get her to watch it before we go see part two. And now I'm watching it with you guys. So
it's my second time in the span of a month because I
Mhm.
saw this movie in IMAX 2 weeks ago when they put it back in theaters, which was amazing. And I'm glad I can say that I saw both Dune movies in IMAX. That's a great achievement in and of itself.
hmm
That's awesome. That's awesome. So hopefully you guys are ready for that. Obviously, you guys know we're watching Dune. If you guys didn't know, but we got some topics to talk about before we get into the watch along. So let's go ahead and run through these because this movie is long. I mean, for us it won't feel long, but maybe for you guys if it's your first time watching it, you guys will feel like it's long. But so let's go ahead and jump into our first topic of the day, and we got some news about who's directing a new Jurassic World movie, and it's Gareth Edwards to be directing the new Jurassic World movie. Now, we obviously know the Jurassic Park series have 6 movies in this franchise, um, and the last movie left off on a terrible note.
Five
So,
five too many.
yeah, I agree.
Well,
I agree with you.
four too many because I like Jurassic World a lot.
I like Jurassic World as well. Um, and I like 3. I'm probably one of the ones that likes
I
3.
like three as well.
AJ likes
I
I
really
like
like 3.
three as well.
I like 3 as well. So, it's the
Don't speak
Lost
for everyone.
World and Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. That is the one that's on the bottom half for me.
bro.
But yeah, I mean, do we really need another Jurassic World movie? I mean, I like Gareth Edwards as a director. Obviously, he directed Godzilla 2014 and he did Rogue One,
Rogue
if I'm
One.
not
Yep.
mistaken.
Yep.
So
And the creator.
two pretty good movies. I haven't seen the creator yet, so I can't speak on that. But
You need to get on
um,
that.
I like Rogue One, and obviously I like Godzilla 2014. So I have no doubt that he's gonna, you know, give a decent directing job. But do we need another Jurassic World movie? Is the question I'm asking. Is that I understand this is Universal and they're running out of franchises really to do because Fast and Furious is about to be done. So I guess they want to keep Jurassic World going because they need another $1 billion.
Is it gonna
So
be done now? Is it?
I mean,
The
who knows?
numerical ones are. Vin
I
Diesel
mean,
said that the next one is gonna be the last numerical one, but I'm sure they're
Okay.
gonna do spin-offs.
Vin Diesel. Okay, Vin
more
Diesel.
spin-offs. More spin-offs. His son is going to be the next one to take up the mantle. Um, Fast and Furious, a new beginning. But what are you guys' thoughts on Gareth Edwards directing the new Jurassic World movie?
I think it's a great choice. My concerns just lie on what this movie's gonna be. I need them to make this. I'm gonna keep saying it. Watch the Battle at Big Rock short film. Make that into a 2 hour movie or less. Make that into a feature movie. That is all I want from this franchise. I want it to be scary. I want it to be a thriller with dinosaurs trying to eat people. So enough with the bullshit of, oh, well, we gotta save the dinosaurs because they're actual animals. No, That is
Playing with
not what
locusts.
Jurassic. That's not what Jurassic Park was, bro.
Locust, bro. How was
Jurassic
Locust the
Park
back?
Locusts,
was
bro.
that amazing T-Rex and those scary to all death damn raptors going after people and killing them and eating them alive. That's why people love the first one, other than the fact that it is a perfect film. Enough with this nonsense, with this National Geographic nonsense. Oh, we gotta save the dinosaurs because they're real animals, bro. You made them in a lab. You made them. You made them. They were not born. You made them.
Yeah.
Enough.
I agree.
But yes, I'm as long as they make it what I said, a thriller with dinosaurs, I'm fine. If they try to pull some nonsense of, oh well, we found another island and there's other dinosaurs that survived. This, no, no, I'm tired of it. Enough.
AJ?
I'm a fan of Gareth Edwards' work. Rogue One is one of my favorite Star Wars movies. The creator was really good. I really wish he would have went on and did something that was more like the creator again. Something pretty original, something that isn't doesn't have 6 movies tacked onto it because
An IP.
I can't hardly get excited for this, especially the way that Dominion left us off, bro. Like, and they said that's it. That's gonna be the end. No, wait, we got another one, but Gareth Edwards is directing. And I'm supposed to get excited. I don't know. Like, I'm not excited for this, but I do think Gareth Edwards is going to make it visually stunning because that's what he does.
Yes.
Bro, I'm
So
sorry. When you drop the ball on bringing back the legacy characters for Jurassic Park, you have failed. I'm sorry.
I mean, to me, they failed on the whole premise of the dinosaurs being loose out in the world. It's
That
like
too.
when we find out that the dinosaurs are released as like living animals that are like birds and dogs and shit. It's like, no, like this is life threatening. Like people are going to die.
They need to set this movie between Fallen Kingdom and Dominion.
That I would like that.
And have it obviously take place after Fallen Kingdom when this happens. But just make it like a Quiet Place Day One with dinosaurs.
yeah.
I think that would be dope.
That's exactly
dope,
what you
actually.
should
That's
do.
nice. That's a good premise.
Don't include
Because
any of these same characters. Like, I don't need to see what's his name?
Pratt.
Chris Pratt again.
Nah, it's
I don't
gonna
need
be
to see-
about
Bryce Dallas
Justice
Howard.
Smith. It's gonna be about Justice Smith.
I don't need to see Justice Smith's character again. Like, just give us a new cast and make it fresh. Like, as fresh as you can make it with this IP.
Right, for sure. So yeah, like I said, I agree with you, AJ. He is probably the movie's gonna look great. We know that for sure. The movie's gonna look great visually. Like I said, it's just whether or not they're going to, what they're gonna do with this. I mean, at this point, I feel like they're out of ideas at this point when it comes to this.
I'll say this: him directing this movie is much better than who was supposed to, because I think it was supposed to be David Leitch.
He was supposed to be the original director from the first movie, right?
Steven Spielberg was not coming back to direct this movie.
What?
Not Steven Spielberg.
Who was
it supposed to be? Who was supposed to?
Oh, the original writer.
The writer, yes.
Yes, not the director.
Not director.
Steven Spielberg is not coming back. He's like, I'll stay as executive producer. You guys can put my name on it. I'll keep my name on it, but I don't want to be involved. You guys have my okay to keep making.
The hell was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Yeah, it was supposed to be like David Leitch or something directing you, which I saw that and I was like, no, that doesn't make any sense to me. I think they got a much better director,
at least someone that can handle it as well, because he's done a lot of big projects as well. So, you guys got any more thoughts on this topic? So move on.
Nah.
All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, and we got some trailers to talk about. The first trailer we're talking about is the new Borderlands trailer. They released the first trailer starring a interesting cast. I literally just watched the trailer like 10 minutes ago, and the fact that they got Jamie Lee Curtis, Kate Blanchett, Jack
Hart.
Black, Kevin Hart. Like, how did they get this
Greenblatt.
cast together to actually do this movie? Because the trailer alone is I was like, this looks insane.
It's directed by Eli Roth too.
And directed by Eli Roth. Like, so how much did they pay for one of these
Well,
two actresses to be in this movie? Not saying Kate Blanchett won't do anything like this because she did do Thor Ragnarok. But like this looks way different than that, you know. And same with Jamie Lee Curtis. But I was thinking Jamie Lee Curtis did everything, everything everywhere all at once. So like maybe she is being more like, you know, want to be more into these type of movies, I guess, you know.
Bro, she did Halloween's End. She'd do anything.
Yeah, but that's Halloween that's her property. She's been in those movies before. It's not, this is something totally different. So, I mean, but my thoughts on the trailer, I thought the trailer was okay. You know, I'm not a Borderlands fan, so I really didn't know anything about, you know, what they were talking about in the trailer. I've seen images, I've seen clips, you know, I've seen drawings and stuff like that, but I've never actually played a Borderlands game. I didn't even play the Tales of Borderlands game from Telltale. I never played anything from this IP. So this IP I have no interest in it. So, but the trailer does look interesting. You know, I mean, it looks like it's going to be fun at least, you know, hopefully it's a, like I said, I didn't see Dungeons and Dragons, but it's giving me that vibe. It's giving me Dungeons and Dragons vibes from this trailer. So let's see if it's going to be a surprise hit like that, because that did get some positive reviews. So yeah, but yeah, that's just my thoughts on Borderlands. What do you guys think?
This movie has been through actual hell. This movie was actually supposed to come out last year, and it got pushed back a whole year. So this movie, I was surprised when I saw how good this movie looks, and I don't think the movie looks amazing, but it looks very competent for a movie that's been through hell. It's actually to the point where I don't even think Eli Roth is the final director on this movie. He directed most of it, and then somebody came in and did additional photography or reshoots or some shit.
Yeah, when I was looking at the, you know, they showed it at the end with all the credits and stuff. I didn't even think I see his name. I saw his name, but I didn't see it under directing. I thought it just said produce.
I don't remember what happened there, but I know for a fact that Eli Roth is not the only one behind this movie. So, but whatever happens with that, sure. But the trailer was good. I enjoyed the trailer. Again, like Alex said, it definitely has that Dungeons and Dragons vibe to it, which I mean, that's a good thing because Dungeons and Dragons was really good. The stuff from I've never played the games, but it looks very faithful to the games because it's, you know, it has that imagery to it. And it just looks like fun. The one thing I did not care for is the humor. I found most of the humor actually very cringe. It was a lot of
the piss joke was like
a lot of piss and fart jokes. I was like,
deal with that.
Really? Is this made for 2-year-olds or like?
That's what it felt like.
I was like, okay, because I'm pretty sure those games are rated M, right? Or are they T for teen?
I think they T for teen.
The point is, I'm sure fans of the games were watching that and they were like, okay, whatever.
They can't be more clever with the humor, like piss and fart jokes. That's all you guys got.
I mean, Kevin Hart is in this movie. I'm not surprised that's the kind of humor that they're going for. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like 7 jokes about how short he is because you know that's all they know how to do with Kevin Hart. But you know, it looks okay. You know, like I said, it looks better than I thought it was gonna look. I thought it was gonna have terrible CGI, horrendous green screen.
Yeah, visually it does look good. Surprisingly,
it looks pretty competent. It actually looks like there's some money behind it, considering it's Lionsgate. You know, and unless it's like John Wick, they're not putting money behind anything. Right. But it looks okay.
AJ.
Yeah, this looks fun to me. It looks like a fun time. I haven't played any of the Borderlands games either. But I am really excited for the cast. I was kind of surprised. I didn't know this cast is kind of stacked. And Ariana Greenblatt is in this too. So she's kind of up and coming. She's in Barbie and young Ahsoka. So like I saw her on there. I was like, oh, okay. She's doing her thing. She's up and coming. But yeah, like I can't really relate. I like the humor in this trailer. It was pretty funny to me. So I don't know. There's an audience for it. But as far as watching the trailer and not playing any of the games, it looks like a fun time, and I'll be there whenever it comes out. Um, so I think they accomplished what they wanted to do. Get the well, maybe not get the fans of the games, but get other people, that are
interested.
not fans of the game, interested. And it's really colorful, and the directing looks great from what I saw. So I'm down for it.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what they, we'll see what this movie brings. Did they give us a date? Is it summer?
I think it's the summer. I think July. I could be wrong. June,
Okay.
July. Seems like a summer movie.
It says coming soon on the poster. So
right. Okay. Because I don't remember a date when I watched the trailer. So
they might not have given one.
So yeah, you guys got any more thoughts on the trailer?
Oh, wait, August 9th.
August 9th. So yeah, late
expected.
Summer. Okay.
Yeah, expected August 9th.
Okay. So you guys got any more thoughts before you move on to the next trailer?
Mm-mm.
All right. So we got this next trailer called Boy Kills World, starring Bill Skarsgård, and this is a trailer is fucking insane.
Bonkers.
Goodness gracious. If John Wick mixed in with Sisu mixed in with just if you told me this was made by the same guys who did those movies, I would agree. I would say, okay, yeah, it is. Okay, I knew I wasn't tripping.
Well, not the directors, but I'm pretty sure it's like the studio or producers or some shit.
There was a lot of the producers. I seen Sam Raimi's attached to this. Fucking, it's a lot of people attached to this. A lot of producers, at least. But yeah, this movie looks insane. It looks insane. That's all I really have to say. It looks okay, I guess. I mean, it just looks like we're getting another crazy, wild time, action wise. I mean, it didn't really, give me anything that was like, different from those other movies. Besides, I guess the premise, I guess too. But, I mean, excited to see Bill Skarsgård do something like this, I guess too. He feel like he's been Pennywise, and that's all people know him from. So I'm ready for him to do other things. So. I mean, I thought the trailer was pretty wild, so yeah.
I thought this was a fine trailer. I've been hearing at TIFF that this was like people's favorite movies that they saw there, and that it was like a crazy wild ride or something. I mean, it looks fine, like I said, I'm insanely burnt out on action movies. This doesn't look as formulaic as like Monkey Man does, because Monkey Man,
that's
the
another
action,
one I was thinking about. Yeah,
the action looks amazing, but that's one of those like trailers I'm watching and I'm like, this looks like it's going to be insanely boring when action isn't happening. Now, I don't think that with this movie, because this movie actually has kind of an interesting premise, and it looks like it's going to be more funny than anything. So I am interested in it, but I don't know. I was expecting more, to be honest. They got a lot of praise, and I was just like, I mean, it looks weird and wacky, but I don't know about this amazing movie.
Yeah.
It looks fine though. I hope Jessica Roth is in it more than the trailer showed, because I actually really like her, and she was only in like 5 seconds of that trailer. So, but it looks fun. I'll probably end up going to see it. I'm gonna be kind of annoyed if it doesn't live up to all this hype, but it looks okay.
Yeah. I didn't know this movie existed until the trailer came out, and so I had no like preconceived notions.
I think we all felt that way.
I didn't. No, Tyler said that he heard a whole lot of praise about it and stuff.
I didn't know about it.
I didn't know anything about this movie, and I really, until now, have heard that like people are really liking it. They really liked it when they saw it. So, I mean, when I watched the trailer, I thought it was pretty dope. Like it reminded me of this movie I saw called Guns Akimbo, starring Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, that movie's insane too.
It's insane. It's crazy, and like it looks like it's nonstop action, but it also kind of looks like a streaming movie as well to me. So I don't know. It feels like it has that action comedy vibe to it that's we've seen so many times. but the premise is cool. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
down for it, but I might just wait till it comes to streaming. Honestly, like it doesn't look like something that I would actually go to the theater and see.
Theater, see. Yeah. Yeah.
I do like it's funny. I'm watching the trailer and I'm like, that voice is fucking annoying. And then they
That's why I was
show,
wondering that's gonna be the voice the whole time.
yeah,
Mhm.
apparently. But
Mhm.
then when they showed how like where the voice came from, I was like, all right, that's pretty funny.
Mhm.
Got
I
it from
thought
a
that
video
was,
game.
but
Mhm.
even then, I was like, that might get annoying very quickly,
Yeah,
unless they figure out some interesting ways to use it. I was like, eh.
I can see them doing it, especially if it's going to be this type of movie where it's action and fighting, and just imagine just what they can do with the voice.
I don't
yeah.
know,
You know,
man. I'm just like I said, I'm so burnt out on action movies. Like the only action movie right now that I'm looking forward to legitimately is Furiosa because the Mad Max world is so weird and just insane that it's distinguishable. Most of these action movies are all the same shit. You get the most baseline plot you can get, and focus all on the action, and then the rest of the movie is just boring with characters you don't care about. So everyone's like, "Oh, Sisu was so good." No, it wasn't. It was actually kind of garbage. And the action, there was barely any action in it. The most action was in the first 5 minutes of that movie.
Mm.
The movie
I'm
was insanely boring.
I'm looking forward to that new Guy Ritchie joint. Even though it doesn't look like it's gonna break a whole lot of new ground, it looks fun.
See,
And,
the Guy Ritchie thing looks cool though because it has like an interesting set of characters.
hmm
That's what I'm
and
saying.
I really
Mm.
like how Guy Ritchie like tells his stories too. It
Yeah,
feels like quick and energetic. So
Guy Ritchie, he's another wacko, but in a fun way. So
hmm
I'm looking forward to.
hmm
Like yeah, but yeah, that's my mini rant on action movies that I've been feeling since 2021 with Nobody and Gunpowder Milkshake and Jolt and but there was another one with Mary Elizabeth Winstead that was just like, oh my god, I don't know. I feel like the action genre is insanely stale, but
hmm
people eat it up. People eat it up.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I say one of the best ones we got obviously was John Wick Chapter 4, but that was already established. That was already established franchise. I mean, that's the fourth entry of that movie of that series. So, um, but yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and you guys got any more thoughts on it? Move on to our main topic of the day.
did we not talking about Watchers? Are we Watchers?
I didn't actually watch
Oh
that trailer.
Oh,
fuck
okay,
my life! I forgot to put that in there. Oh
I
well,
didn't. I didn't even watch the trailer. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
it's
gotcha.
fine. It's M Night Shyamalan's daughter's new movie. Looks really good.
Okay.
It looks very A24. So if you're into that,
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to our main topic of the day, and of course, we are watching Dune Part One, which when the movie was coming out, it was not marketed as Dune Part One. It was just marketed as Dune. Oh, you want to show our copies? I'm gonna pull out the paying box. Actually, I don't have it inside. I just have the box. So I
put
put
your
my
hand in
hand
it.
inside the
Put your
box.
hand
So
in.
I just go ahead and feel the pain. Go ahead and feel the pain. But I actually did like this exclusive when they released it. I was like, oh yeah, that actually is dope. Um,
Wasn't you running around at different WalMarts trying to find it
I was
like a
though.
chicken with a head cut?
I
Where is
was,
it?
man, because
Where
I
is it?
wanted it, bro. I wanted, I wanted it. I wanted that release. I did. I want a steelbook for real. I want a steelbook, but of course,
They restocked it a while
They
ago,
did, and I
and though they
saw it,
got,
and
and I was
I
like,
saw it too, and I didn't buy it like a
mm,
dumbass.
and then Walmart got the glow in the dark steelbooks, which I don't
"You
really
getting
like
it?
those. I don't know.
No,
It
You
depends
getting
on how
that?
much it's gonna be. What's
there's
it?
your steelbook. How you like dumb
There's your
apple?
still but
They gonna make me buy
turn
it
off
too.
the
That's what I'm hoping.
lights."
They gonna buy it. They're gonna make me buy it, and then they gonna announce the steelbook of part two, and I'm like, fuck, like,
They
and
gonna
it's not gonna
announce
be.
a steelbook for the IMAX re-release.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just wait, man. So yeah.
I really
Um,
hope that's coming. I hope he's not just saying, "Oh, I hope it happens." I really hope that that's correct.
all right. Are you guys queued up?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you guys are watching for the first time, well, thank you for watching. If you guys are new to the watch alongs, the idea is you grab your copy of Dune. It should be streaming on Max. Obviously, grab your 4K Blu-ray.
It's on Netflix too, actually.
It's on Netflix. Okay, if it's on Netflix too, go all the way to timestamp 0, past all the ads and the openings and stuff like that. And then we're gonna count down from 3, 2, 1. When we say play, that's when you press play, and we can talk about the movies. Talk about our favorite scenes. When we first saw it, blah blah, all that stuff. So, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who wants to count in for us?
I'll count us in. 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. Dune. Dreams are messages from the deep.
Oh!
So, obviously, I didn't see this in theaters.
I'm sorry, real quick. I'm so glad this Warner Brothers logo is gone. I'm sorry. I'm so glad it's gone.
But yo, I was thinking about that when I watched that. I said, "Oh yeah, this is that when they started this shit." Like,
let's go.
But yeah, obviously this movie just came out almost 3 years old,
which is insane that this movie's 3 years old.
I was asked, do you guys remember the first time you saw it? We should remember it because it was 3 years ago. But I didn't go see it in theaters. Obviously, we were still dealing with a pandemic, even though they still were playing movies. I really wasn't going to movies all like that. But this was one of the movies. If you guys watched my review, I said I wasn't really excited for this movie. Like, I didn't know anything of Dune. I didn't know the books or I only think at that time I've seen the 80s movie. I think I watched the 80s movie afterwards. So I didn't really know anything of this property. It was John was the one was like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. I'm like, all right, then watched it on HBO Max. And at first I had issues watching it because there was no audio. I had no audio on the HBO Max stream for some reason. So I had to obviously restart my Fire Stick and all this bullshit. So I finally watched it, and I really liked it. And then I think me and Tyler watched it together. And then I remember me and Tyler we talked to each other like, yo, this movie's a masterpiece. We want to make I think me and you raised our score at the same time. We said, yeah, this is a 5 out of 5.
No, it's a 4.5 for me. But the point is my score went up significantly. So yeah, I watched this for the first time on HBO Max. The trailers were not grabbing me at all. I was like, I want to be excited for that. Everyone was like, yo, dude, oh my God, Dune is coming out. And I was just like, it looks boring. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. And I didn't, I felt like I did the right thing by not seeing it in theaters at the time because everyone was like, no, you got to see this movie in theaters. Even Villeneuve was being really annoying. He was like, you got to see this movie in theaters. If you watch this movie at home, you didn't watch the movie. I'm like, what? It's like, I could watch the movie anywhere I want, sir. So
you don't know me.
Yeah. So in a way, I watched this movie on HBO Max out of spite.
Screw you, Villeneuve.
Dune Part
1.
So yeah, I watched this movie on HBO Max. I was like, it's cool. I liked it.
There he is.
I didn't really love it, but I really liked it. Then I think it was either the same night or 2 days later, Alex was like, yo, let's watch Dune again because it's on HBO Max. Let's watch it again.
I felt like it was probably the next day because I felt like we literally just watched it. Like it had to be the same day. I feel like it was the same.
We were like, yo, let's just like screw it. It's on HBO Max. Let's take advantage of it. Let's watch it again.
Yep.
And we watched it again, and we had a blast watching it. We were like, yo, this movie's really dope. It's really good. And I've seen it. This is my 6th time watching this movie now. And I still really like it. I got to see it in IMAX 2 weeks ago because they put it back in the theater. that was without a doubt my best viewing of this movie. I was like, holy crap. Like, it is so good. You know.
Yeah, this movie's a 5 out of 5. It's a 5 out of 5 from him. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, so I saw it at IMAX for the first time. I saw it. And it was against my better judgment because I kind of was feeling the same thing that Tyler was feeling a little bit. Like, I was like, this doesn't look that interesting. It looks all right. Like, it's a new sci-fi film. So, like,
right.
You know, I like the sci-fi genre, but like Villeneuve was being like, yo, you gotta watch this in the theater. You gotta watch this in the theater. And I'm like, bro, don't tell me what I gotta do during a pandemic.
Right.
So
people out here losing lives. Like,
yes, exactly. But no, I sucked it up and saw it in theater.
The thing was that wasn't even a factor for me because I was going to the movies like nonstop when they opened them. You know, it was just the main thing that he was being annoying. I was like, you know what, kick rocks. I'm watching your movie however way I want, bro. Like, I don't gotta do what you tell me. What's wrong with you? It's my money.
Yeah. But yeah, so I saw it in IMAX and thought it was great. I loved it. It wasn't a 5 out of 5 for me the first watch. But then the next week I took my sister-in-law because she read the books and she was like, I want to see that movie. Did you see it? And I was like, yeah, I saw it, but I'll go again. You know, I liked it a lot. So we went again the next week. And standard, I was like, bro, this is a 5 out of 5.
It's funny that you watch it in standard.
Yes, right. It should have been opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, like I watched it again, and I was like, "This is fantastic. The world building is amazing. The visuals, the sound, like everything about this movie is amazing. I love the story. I know it's gonna be more coming, so like I understood that." So, yeah, like my first few viewings of this movie, fantastic, and then I just been in love ever since. So,
yeah, same. Like,
I need to watch it more often. Like, ever since the first couple times I watched it, and now, like, I'm just so surprised that I haven't watched it more often than I have.
I agree. And like I said earlier in the stream, like this will be my 4th time watching it, and it's funny because I watched it with my fiance, and she always does this to anytime I watch a movie because I watch movies like I've never seen them before. If you guys will come to my house and watch a movie with me, I will be silent. I won't talk. I literally will be watching it and just engage like I've never seen it before. And she looked at me and started laughing. It was like, I'm like, what's wrong? It's like, the way you watch movies is insane. But I mean, for this movie in particular, I'm just engaged because of the world building, just because of how massive this movie looked like. They just showed this ship land and it just looks massive. Like the costume design, just like the visuals, how Caladan looks different from Arrakis, like just how visually it looks differently. Like, just man, like, yo, they went all in on this, bro.
So the movie came out in October 2021, and I didn't watch it again until the end of 2022. So like I let a whole year go by without watching this movie, and that was a crime. Yes,
a year and some
months. And that's a crime. And I remember like I hadn't watched it on 4K. I was like, I need to watch my 4K. I bought it day one.
Yeah.
Like I bought it day one. I need to watch my 4K. I need to watch my 4K. Waited like an entire year or however long it was until, you know,
I'm going to say this now, and if you guys are watching, buy the 4K. The 4K looks incredible. This is a reference disc. This is a disc that you sell. If you want people to get 4K, this is the disc you pop in. It is.
This is what you put
I got my
at Best Buy.
I got my father 4Ks for Christmas. One, I think it was last year, the year before. This was one of them I got him because he doesn't have 4Ks like that. I got him this, the Batman, and Jaws, I think.
Gave him a good starter pack.
When you trying to sell
all three of those movies are sellers.
When you're trying to sell like when you're trying to sell TVs and stuff, put this movie on in 4K.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, for sure.
Nah, the movie. Listen, bro. This movie is astronomically better than it, but the 4K I'm gonna throw in is the Way of Water 4K. That's not
Way
even
of
a
Water
question.
too.
The
Yep.
Way
Yeah.
of
Oh yeah. Oh
Water
yeah.
is
Yeah. Hell
the
yeah.
best
Hell yeah.
4K disc I've ever seen in my
Hell
life.
yeah. Yeah.
It's not even up for debate. That 4K
I
is
mean, the first one is pretty good too, but the
that
Way of
that
Water
one
was
too.
incredible
But
too. Yeah.
the Way of Water, just I was in disbelief watching that movie on 4K. I was like, holy crap! And my 4K TV is not even that good of a 4K TV.
Yeah.
I could only imagine watching that movie on like an OLED. Forget it.
Mhm. Yeah, I actually seen that movie being played in displays. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
it at Best Buy.
yeah. So
So, obviously, getting back to Dune. So now watching this movie and knowing like the reason what's happening in the movie, why things are played out, like knowing what's happening behind the scenes, um, is it's very interesting, man. Like when you see him first put that stamp down, you see everyone's looks like everyone's looking at him like,
yeah.
you just signed your death wish, bro. Like you just signed your funeral. Like
AJ, stop!
What? You know?
You making the same face, bro.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay, for context, me and AJ have seen Dune Part 2 already. We saw it on Sunday. So
yeah, they're trying to do their best not to say anything because I haven't seen it yet. I will
Yeah.
be seeing it tomorrow.
Yes. And you're gonna be saying that even more, like knowing what you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing it again tomorrow too, which I'm very excited for.
I'm seeing it again on Saturday.
Nice.
Bringing the family because I went by myself on Sunday.
The man himself, Paul Atreides,
My boy.
my boy.
My boy.
So we didn't talk about it. Alex, I don't know if you saw it. AJ, what did you think of that image of the crow?
I was kind of indifferent. I actually had some people coming in my DMs about it. Like, nah, this ain't it, bruh. And
What you post?
I did it on the Nerd Talk. Like I just was showing that there are new images for the Crow.
Right.
It's kind of like a modernized version of it.
Yeah.
You got Bill Skarsgård, and he looks modernized, kind of got a Suicide Squad Joker look kind of going on.
That's exactly what it looks like.
So, you know, I don't know. I haven't seen the original, so I can't like get upset about it.
It's so crazy. I just seen it on Blu-ray at the exchange and I almost bought it. Like
I'm
I'm
literally
almost. I know that's why I didn't buy it. I'm like, but it's like I'm not. That's another movie. Is like, do I really need the 4K for it? You know, is that something I really need on 4K?
Do you own it?
You know,
no.
I mean, but if I could find a Blu-ray for $5, like why pay $30 for it? You know, if I know I'm not gonna watch it like that, you know.
True.
I'm getting it still.
Steelbook is great. But if the movie sucks, I mean, I don't want it to be collecting dust.
Right.
Like, you know, or not sucks, but like if I don't really like it or it doesn't resonate with me that much, like I'm trying to get away from that.
I don't know. I saw the pictures and I was like, I mean, I don't hate it. I saw people saying like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like, you haven't even seen footage of it.
The cult following to The Crow is very strong, and like it's plenty. So like I feel like really whatever they would have put out that wasn't like reminiscent of the original is not gonna get good. You know, they're not gonna talk good about it. So I don't know. I feel like people are kind of biased on this. So I don't know. I kind of felt like you. I was like, it's okay. Like, I don't know.
I want to see.
That's what I want. I haven't seen the original, so I don't really have nothing to compare it to. I don't, you know, is it better or worse? I don't know.
I wish I didn't know anything about the movie.
That's how I am right now. I don't know anything about the movie, so.
No, good. Try and keep it that way because I know what starts the movie off, and I wish I didn't know that because that's kind of a big deal.
I wanted to wait for the 4K and grab that, but Like honestly, I'll probably watch it before that because we're doing 31 on 31. So
What it
that's
was
one of
five.
those.
It was $5 on Voodoo, and I almost bought it, but I was like, I'm gonna get the 4K. There's no point. I just will just wait.
Yeah. Paul and Leto.
You guys thoughts on Oscar Isaac in this movie?
You
Fantastic.
give Oscar Isaac a good script, he gonna work. You know?
Fantastic.
Yeah, this cast alone is phenomenal. Like everyone is it's great in this movie.
Yeah. Can't think of a single actor that I don't really like in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I can Timothy Chalamet. I think he's very bland in this movie.
Oh wow.
I've
I would
always
definitely
thought that.
disagree with that.
That's where my four and a
That's
half
not.
comes from.
Oh
When I
wow.
first
That's
saw the movie, I had that same issue, but I think over constant watches, I bought into his performance in this movie.
His performance
oh
in part
yeah.
2 is like a whole different person compared to this.
That's
Granted, he's
because
been
of
through more,
But that's
but
what I'm saying. Maybe
that's
it's
the story.
maybe that's yeah,
That's
that's what I'm
definitely the
saying.
story. But nah, his acting abilities come shine through in this movie as well.
up until the part in the tent with him and Jessica, I was like,
Oh
whatever.
boy, my
No,
name.
the pain box
I
scene
like the
that
paint.
brings that out right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd have to strongly disagree with that.
Josh Brolin, Thanos himself. Every time I hear him, I was, that's Thanos, bro. I had to tell my fiance, that's the guy who played Thanos. He's like, yeah, I could tell his head. Looking at his head, I could tell.
Especially to see his voice.
His
His
voice
voice, though.
definitely.
That's why I say his voice is for me. Choose your blade.
Bro, this scene in the 80s.
Oh,
It's so
We don't want to talk about that, bro.
oh, I saw the clip for the first time the other day. Oh,
I was talking to my professor about that movie, and he was like, "Have you ever seen the original?" I was like, "No, I've seen parts of it." And he was like, "What do you think?" I was like, "I feel like it's just a movie that was made way too early.
mhm.
It's just like that. Now it looks better than this movie, but reminds me of the Tron, like the original Tron.
Yeah, it
But
does.
it looks better than Tron, though. Like
Tron is
Tron to me
heavily
looks so fake.
CG. Yes.
It looks so fake. At least Dune, there's parts of it that look
Mm-hmm.
real.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sets, the practical sets anyway, look
Right.
like real sets. In Tron, everything just looks like it's floating on people.
Yeah.
But the first Dune it's definitely made, like, it's directed by David Leitch, so it's directed by someone who
Lynch.
knows
Yeah.
how to direct things. And
Yeah, but I don't know if that was the best director for that film because I've seen a few of his other films and I'm actually going through Twin Peaks right now and I'm like I can't see him directing a Dune movie. Like I still haven't seen the 80s one, but man, like it just feels so mismatched as far as
I
director.
guess every director has something like that because freaking David Fincher directed Alien 3.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
feels so out of character.
Which I will go on record to say Alien 3 is not that bad of a movie. Other than the first 5 minutes. That is some of the worst cinema I've ever seen in my life. But the movie itself is kind of fun for what it is. Very brutal. That movie, I guess I never realized how violent Alien 3 is. It has some pretty good kills in it, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Giddy Pride, the homeworld of the Harkonnens. You haven't met Harkonnens. They're brutal.
Brutal. Uncle,
Got Batista right
you
here.
can't do this to us.
How? How'd you give it to that
How
dope?
did you give it to
Drax. That's what Drax should have been.
Drax,
That's how Drax should have been, bro. That's how he should have been, bro. Not no fucking jokester. He should have been like that, dude. Goodness.
Stellan
Bro.
Skarsgård.
The Baron?
Bro, the Baron, dude.
I feel so bad for Batista, man. He came out and he said he wants to play a villain in the MCU. Or I don't know if it was a villain or another character in the MCU.
He said he want to play something different. He would love to play a villain. But if he does play a villain, he couldn't be himself. He would have to be a CGI character.
And I was just like, man, bro, like, I'll never forgive Disney for just making him into a joke.
I mean, that's James Gunn. He wrote it.
Yeah.
He wrote it and directed it.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame all it on Disney or even Kevin Feige. You got to put some blame on James Gunn for sure.
Yeah, but you know they were like, oh, people think he's funny. Let's turn that up.
I feel like that's how the Guardians movies kind of are, especially 3.
The first movie will forever be the best, and the version of Drax in that movie will forever be the best. That's what I agree. That version of Drax. Infinity War is a close second. I like him in Infinity War. I even kind of like him in 2.
Well, James, I'm gonna say James Gunn didn't direct or write Infinity War. So
I mean, he still made us out as a joke, though.
Yeah,
it's 3 that he really.
Why is Gamora?
I'll do you one better.
That was actually a really good line, though.
Die blanket of death.
Yo, the music in this scene right here, bro.
Still can't see me.
I love the sound design and the music in this scene.
It's chilling.
He gets on my nerves in 3. 3 is the one where it's like, oh my god, shut up.
Oh, that's when he was talking about butt cheeks. Wake up,
Rebecca Ferguson in this movie.
Yeah,
she feels like she's on edge throughout this entire movie, and it's fantastic. I love her performance in this movie.
As do I.
She's really good in 2 also. She was in 2 more than I thought she was going to be. I'm going to be honest. I thought she was going to be on the back burner.
Plays a very vital character.
There you go. The paint box scene. She wants to know about your dreams.
Man, about to have all the lines down packed.
For me?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think I'm already there. I'm already there. Fucking doctor, bro. When Steph saw that he was the one that betrayed him, the fucking doctor. I'm like, yeah. Out of all people, he did it. Yeah, he the one that made the deal with the Baron and got the whole thing fucked. Like,
I mean, it's his wife though. They had his wife though. Like, you can't really blame him though. If somebody had Stacy, yeah, Baron, he's over here.
But did he really believe that?
He died anyway.
My thing is, did he really believe that he was gonna allow him to have his wife and let him live? There's no fucking way.
But are you gonna just let your wife die because you're being stubborn? No, you're gonna do everything you can.
I mean, yeah, I agree. But at this point, you gotta assume that she's not alive as well.
But what if she's not though? Like, it's always that little, what if she's not? What
Yo,
if
why
they're
do we
gonna
talk about this? That's terrible.
Well, I mean, it's just. I mean, it's part of the movie.
It's part
You
of the
know?
movie, yeah. But,
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
like what's
And-
going.
what I'm saying, when,
on
like I
in
said,
his
when the scene
mind.
happens, when he comes to talk to the Baron and he just slits his throat, it's like, okay,
Yeah, like
like,
at that point, like it's on the Barons. Like that's how ruthless he is.
mm-hmm.
You know. That scene, bro.
Dismiss my mother in her own house.
How dare you
Oop.
use a voice on me?
Put your hand in the box. Just immediately. Put your hand in the box.
Put your hand in the box.
Put your right hand in the box. Just immediately. No talk. The painting box. Oh, I love this shot. I love that shot.
Mm-hmm.
Box. You die.
It's in the box. My killer.
You're being tested, buddy.
I guess Walmart has slip covers that glow in the dark too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They got
Slip
one for
They've been
covers.
had those.
basically-
Do they have
They
a
do
new
those.
style?
Yeah, they do those for mostly horror. These are just random movies.
Oh, okay.
Like I think they're matched the steelbooks.
They like blue, like that bluish color.
Oh, this looks weird. Who wants this in their house?
What is that?
That's Twister.
Oh,
That's weird.
You must be. Is that Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tony.
I say,
Yeah.
of course, Tony
that's
Ball. He gonna
weird,
buy all
man.
of them. He gonna buy all of them.
Yeah, he always gets those slip covers.
He gonna get all the steelbooks too.
Fears the Mockery.
I want to know what is the pain that he's feeling? What exactly is it? Is it like a needle being pressed in, or is it like? I love you can hear.
I feel like it's more emotional, like more like.
I love you can hear the wiring sound.
Mm-hmm.
Like once it started, you hear like the wiring sound.
Mm-hmm.
Ominous music.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Did she say only I will remain?
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
We can let you live. You have two birthrights, boy.
Yo, oh,
For sure.
Oh man, the amount of things from those 3 lines of dialogue in part 2, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Just those 3 lines of dialogue.
Girl. I'm sure we've all dreamt about Zendaya. So yeah. All of us have dreamt about Zendaya. At least once in our lives.
I mean, I was like 20 feet away from her last week, Sunday.
Nice. Told you, shoot your shot, bro.
That nigga Tom Holland come out do a triple flip on you, bro.
Bro, they ain't married yet.
He wasn't there. He's still home.
Bro, he said it was too cold in New York. He said we ain't shooting Spider-Man. I don't want to be in New York.
Yeah, bro. I could never be an actor in Hollywood, bro. The dresses that they were wearing, listen, they look good in them dresses. I'm just saying. But 30 degrees in those dresses? Nah,
and you know, most they doing it just to be in the magazine or on, you know, just real quick.
Social media.
You know, yeah.
Were they actually in the theater with y'all?
No.
Oh, okay. Did they just left?
Yeah.
Wow. They just
I thought they were in the theater with y'all.
Me too.
Yeah.
What?
That's bull.
Okay.
We thought at least one of them were gonna show up, but no.
Wow. Was that one girl there?
Yes.
Okay.
That's who the other person that I got was.
Oh, okay.
I got Zendaya, Timothy Chalamet, Florence Pugh, and that other one.
I thought that was Anya Taylor-Joy. She wasn't there?
That's who I meant by that other one. Who did you mean by that other one?
I'm talking about the other Bene Gesserit girl.
Who?
The other Bene Gesserit girl in part 2.
No.
Okay. She wasn't there.
I
never know how
other girl to hide from Alex that Anya Taylor-Joy is in that movie.
She been all over online. So.
You shared the video.
I mean, I shared that she was there, and that don't mean nothing.
I mean, if she's there, I mean, I know exactly what that means.
That don't mean nothing. Actors go to premieres all the time, bro.
Usually when actors go to premieres, come on, bro.
Come on.
You know, random actors show up at random premieres sometimes.
Shit.
Anya Taylor-Joy's not really in this movie. Sorry.
See her in part 3 though.
Maybe.
Did I send you the rest of what Luke told me?
Luke reviews?
No, you sent me like one thing, but that was it.
It's the answer to what you just said.
Here. It's all part of the plan.
My mom was like, "How do they hear each other?"
that's their power, the Bene Gesserit power, you know.
Bro,
I love this sequence of events right here.
Yeah.
The music is fucking fantastic.
Yes, sir.
The visuals, oh man, like this just shows how massive this ship is, like, bro. Hans Zimmer was in his bag.
Oh, wait till you hear the part 2.
I'm so ready.
Give me fucking chills.
I'm so ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've got to watch the behind the scenes on this movie. And Tenet. That's the first thing I wanted to do walking out of Tenet last night. I was like, I
wanted to watch the special features.
Yes, bro.
I need to get
I told myself I need to just go ahead and get back and start just watching my special features on my disc. The only thing I hate is, like, for me, I feel like it's a crime that they didn't do like a huge making of, especially for like Infinity War and Endgame. Like, there's literally no, like, I think those movies deserve like a 10-part documentary to how the movies were made. Like, the movies are already out; they're not spoiling anything. Like, it's good to give us the process of how you guys made these movies. Like, I feel like it's a lot of these MC movies should be giving us that process. Because I go back to one of my favorite special features is watching the Spider-Man 2 second disc, and they got literally a 10-part documentary of how they made Spider-Man 2. Like, it's amazing.
No pun intended.
It's fun. Villeneuve and Nolan been chilling because they've been going back and forth about Dune and Tenet.
Mm-hmm.
Nolan was sitting there explaining Tenet. I'm like, he's like, oh, it's not going back in time. It's what's the word that they throw out in that movie?
It's inverted.
Inverted. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh, it's not going back in time. You're
Yeah, it's
pushing
not
through
time travel.
time.
Right.
It's not time travel. You're pushing through time. I'm like,
right.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. That's what I've been trying to say.
like, okay.
That would you not think what was happening?
It's like, bro, I'm still gonna
time
call
travel.
it time travel.
Oh, you still gonna call it time travel?
I'm still gonna.
It's from the creator's mouth.
It's Tyler. That's just Tyler. It's just Tyler's thought process. Let him have his thought process.
It's not fucking time travel. Give me your 4K. You're not watching this.
You don't deserve this.
You don't deserve the 4K.
Gurney. And with the bagpipe, get it, bro.
Emperor wants to bring peace to Arrakis. House Atreides accepts.
So we just watched this on Sunday, and I told Stacey I was doing Nerd Talk. She was like, "What are y'all doing? What are y'all watching?" Said, Dune. Said, the first one? Said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Said, didn't we just watch that? I said, and?
Yeah. Problem?
Man, I didn't care, man. I'm excited to be watching this again. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
Bruh, on this fourth time.
On my fourth time, bro. Like I'm
excited
here. I am though, man. Like, and I'm just like you, AJ. I'm saying why I'm not watching this movie more often? Like, why I'm not watching this movie more often? Like, it's
for sure. I felt that for a while. I got myself an annual watch list now, and this movie is definitely on it.
Mm-hmm. And that's what made me pop in Fellowship of the Ring. Because I'm like, why am I not watching Lord of the Rings?
That's
like,
on it too.
I'm way over my year of watching. I don't think I watched it last year. I don't remember. But I know I'm to the point where I need to be watching that trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched this since when Rings of Power came out. I watched the extended cut.
Was it AJ that you said you never seen the extended cuts, right?
Nope. I need to sit there and watch them.
Yo. Oh, man.
I'm never watching the extended cut for Return of the King ever again. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love the extended cut for Return of the King.
Return of the King is just as good on its own. I'm sorry.
I agree. The theatrical version is the way to go, for sure.
It took me 2 days to watch Return of the King extended cut.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't
Fellowship
mind that.
I did in one shot.
I don't mind that. If it's that long, like what is it, 4.5 hours?
Yeah, it's long.
Just about.
Yeah, see, for that, I don't mind watching that in a couple sittings.
Well, I mean, the beauty thing about it, if you're watching it physically, is 2 different discs. So you can just watch one disc, and then, if you want to take a break, then pop on the other disc.
That's exactly what I did. I put in one disc, watched one, went to work, came back, watched the other one.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to go. I used to literally watch those at work. So if I had a 12-hour day, those 3 extended cuts would give me throughout the entire day. For real.
It's a day of Lord of the Rings right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. When my father watches them, that's how he watches them when he be at work too. When he works at the liquor store he works at. If he works all day, he'll pop on the extended version. Just that'll kill. Like I said, kill the entire day. They've been spreading propaganda.
Dragonflies.
Man,
the dragonfly ships.
I need this movie IMAX enhanced. I really do, man.
Didn't they say
it's kind of upsetting that the 4K isn't IMAX enhanced?
Are they dropping a game for this or no? It's a game coming out.
Felt like it's funny.
I was watching it thinking
like, why isn't there a game based off this shit?
What you say, sir?
It's Flight Simulator, and it's for Dune.
Flight
Okay.
Simulator.
Because
Okay.
that's what they were promoting at the premiere.
Okay.
They actually
No.
had the model of the ship there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, there was a game that they announced. Yeah, it's just assembly simulator. I mean, that's still cool. What is it? Is it like dropping for consoles or like?
Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Music though.
Yeah, I think a Dune game in the style of Cyberpunk would be nuts. If you could make it like, oh, you're a Freeman or you're Arrakis or you're with the Baron.
Yeah, you're
Harkonnen.
Harkonnen.
Like
House Harkonnen, House Atreides, or Freeman.
yeah, like that would be so dope.
How's it guys wreaking havoc on our comp system?
How much spice can you gather?
Steph kept saying, like, isn't he in Marvel too? Isn't he in Marvel too? I'm like, yeah, most everyone in here has been in a superhero movie at least once. Like everyone.
Not
You got
Timothy.
Moon Knight, you got Thanos, you got fucking Zendaya's MJ, you got fucking Jason Momoa's Aquaman. It's like everyone has been in a superhero property.
We need Timothy Chalamet as Harry Osborn.
Yo, I've been saying that the whole time, bro. That's what I've been saying.
I saw somebody say that he should be Nightwing.
See him as Nightwing.
I could see that too. Yeah,
I would rather have him as Harry Osborn though.
I would rather have him as Harry Osborn as well. I think that'd be a nice little duo. Timothy Chalamet, Tom Holland in the same movie. Yeah, I'll take it.
I just laughed because somebody quote tweeted the Nightwing thing. They were like, "I really need the comic book community to discover more actors." Because I feel like that's how it goes. We see these actors in big movies, and they're like, "Hey, they should play this."
Yeah, but that's why I always say is like we don't for these characters we don't need. I mean, actors don't sell movies anymore. It's the character. So just give me someone that hasn't been in anything. Just make sure they're good and make their own character. That's it.
The studios want a name to get people's butts in seats.
Yeah, I agree.
Say, oh, Robert Pattinson, he's in Twilight.
See, but I feel like with Robert Pattinson was a different thing. I feel like Robert Pattinson wasn't Twilight, but he also did all those other projects that wasn't very mainstream. So they saw that he was a talented actor. And
that's part of it.
That's why he got hired as Batman.
That's part of it, but also he has a big name because of Twilight.
I felt like he wasn't the first choice though. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't the first choice to play Batman.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not saying that. I don't think he was the first choice either. But
I forgot who lost out on the role. I think it was Barry Keoghan.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell his name
really?
is. I think he has said that he auditioned for it.
I could not see him as Batman.
No, there's somebody in the Batman that auditioned for Batman, didn't get it, but it was in that movie. I cannot remember who it was. I feel like it's
not Paul Dano.
No, it definitely wasn't him. I forgot.
John Turturro.
Yo, what's she reading from in that little book, bro?
It's a sacred text.
Sacred text.
It is written.
The blue eyes, man.
It's the spice. I'll talk to this gardener.
Palm trees.
Bro, I don't know if that's enough water. Arrakis. Robert Pattinson.
I don't know. He was Cedric Diggory before he was Edward Cullen. So I mean, real talk. Yeah,
That definitely got him the role of Edward.
What, Cedric?
Cedric Diggory.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You know, it's so crazy. I thought about watching Twilight because I haven't watched my Steelbook shit.
I was talking to my coworker about Twilight today.
Watch the Steelbook.
And somebody walked. It was funnily enough. I was talking to her about Twilight, and somebody walked in with a Twilight shirt on. I was like, "That's creepy as fuck." She was like, "Yo, Twilight is my movie." She was like, "I could watch that every day." I was like, "You're right, I could too," and laugh at how atrocious it is. She was like, "What?"
The movie is bad.
That's what I'm saying. The movie is bad, but I still enjoy it. That's not, I guess you could say it's the series is a guilty pleasure.
Man, he walks into the classroom. That's the scene. That's the scene, bro. That's the scene.
Oh, he looked those on like he just smells something so terrible, and she gonna smell herself too. Like, damn, like shit.
Am I that bad?
Nah, the best part is when they're intimate and he just randomly goes, "I like watching you sleep."
No, the baseball scene is cinema.
That's peak.
Baseball scene is cinema, bro.
Peak at its finest, bro. Oh, you know, when I went through that franchise, when I got the set, I actually did not hate myself, other than Breaking Dawn Part 1. Because that movie is.
Me and Alex watched Breaking Dawn Part 1 together. I don't know why we watched that one.
Did we do that, bro?
I don't know why we watched that one together, but bro,
so boring.
The Hunter Seeker.
You name my baby after the Loch Ness monster.
Who told you that print on my baby?
Oh my gosh.
Yo, who the fuck let what's his name print on fucking Renesmee, bro?
Stephanie Meyer. That's who.
Fuck said that. It was okay, bro.
Bro, a female audience read that and was like, "This is peak, bro." Had no issues with that at all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The man in the wall.
The man in the wall.
I was looking at this. I was like, what?
So I was reading this because this random spider just shows up, right? And it goes away, right?
Their pet. It's their pet.
Yeah, they said there's a theory that's the doctor's wife.
What? What?
Mm-hmm. I went down a rabbit hole. You know, the videos pop up. Obviously, I've been talking about Dune, so Dune stuff been popping up on my phone. I hate that these phones be listening to what the hell we be saying. But they talked about that because it just shows up and it's never mentioned again. And they're like, "What the hell is it up with that?" And then someone thought, like, you know how I think it's the doctor's wife. They're like, "No," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I think it is." I'm like, "Bro, come on, stop playing."
What? Yo, huh?
Yo, Reverend Mother's really creepy, bro. And I think that's the point, but man, she's really creepy.
She's the leader of a coven.
It's a big hat. Like, why you gotta wear such a big damn thing on your head? She looks scarier than Stella Skarsgård, bro.
And the fact that she, like, it's so crazy when you see that, like, she was just talking to Jessica and fucking Paul, and now she's talking she's talking to the Baron. It's like, bro, the Bene Gesserits are fucking they ruthless on the low, bro.
Wait till part 2,
bro.
She all over the place in part 2.
Polka Dot Man.
No eyebrows.
Look, he was in the Marvel film too.
So,
he was in the DC film.
So how did they do
DC
like
films.
the Baron? Is it prosthetic or is CGI?
I think it's prosthetic.
I think it's prosthetics. I don't
think
believe
it's prosthetic, and I think all this is practical.
Yeah, my dude.
He said
it. Part 2 definitely has a he said it moment. It was like that was so on the nose.
So you got to keep an eye on you. I love their relationship. The fact he calls him old man, old man.
I can hear your footsteps, old man. House Atreides. Game of Thrones scene. Sitting around the table.
What's going on, Mike Reviews? I would like to say that's a good way to look at this movie. Like, if you like the style of Game of Thrones, you know, when it comes to character development, not as much action, but when action does happen, it's interesting.
We're gonna talk about that next week.
Yeah.
Big time.
So yeah.
I'm willing to bet money. As soon as you get out that movie, you're gonna text me the same message that I texted AJ when I got out of that movie.
It's a political sci-fi, political fantasy.
I actually recommended this movie to my boss because she was telling me to watch Game of Thrones. And I was telling her, I was like, I think you would actually really like Dune. She was like,
My boy.
Duncan. Duncan.
Ah, my boy.
Bruh. About half an hour, you're gonna be dead.
The siege.
Well,
I'm never so close to dying. Desert power.
this guy.
Javier Bardem. It's so funny because I remember when I first saw this movie, I'm like, damn, he's in this too? Like, did I miss him? Like, I'm like, was he in the trailer? I'm like, I know he was on the poster. I'm like, damn, I forgot he's in this movie when I first saw it.
It's our Galacticus. I don't know what.
no, Mike, none of us have read the book. Only Luke Reviews is the person that I know that's read the book.
Has he read all of them?
I'm not sure.
What is 6 books?
I just sent the picture to the chat. I think it's like 5.
Gift your body's moisture. Nah, bro. You got to fight. spitting at me. That's assault.
So that's true. Well, I've read the books as well, so add me to that list, or at least I've read the first half to go along with the new versions of the movies. Going to try to finish after I see part 2. My thing is, when it comes to book adaptations to movies, I say watch the movie first, then read the book. Because when you read the book and then watch the movie, you're gonna notice certain things is not gonna be in it. It's your judgment is gonna be different because of what's taken out. So when I was reading the Harry Potter books, obviously I read the first one before I saw the first movie, but the first two books are just about accurate to the movies. Now, when you get to the third book and then obviously the fourth book, you start noticing what they've taken out. And a lot of people say they don't like those movies because of what they took out from the book. So I would tell people watch the movie first, then read the book, because you get more in depth in what's in it.
I do that with like comic books and like you know, if I'm watching like something, let's just say Captain Marvel.
You can't see comic books is different though, because
that's.
I say comic books are different because it's not a full adaptation. They're taking liberties from comics, not an adaptation.
Right.
You know, books are
some of the stories are similar. Some of the stories are similar and the same in comics. Like when I was after I think I read a little bit before and after Wakanda Forever. I read some Ironheart. And they have some of the same elements to the story, but it's not like exact. So I don't know. I like reading comics after watching the movies, but like when it comes to book adaptations, I do like to read the book before the movie, just because you can have your own thoughts about like how characters look, how things look, and how things are before actually having
what's presented.
What's presented. Because when you see the movie first and then read the book, you already have it. You have like a preconceived notion about what it's gonna look like and what it is, but you can't really imagine.
You can't visualize yourself. Yeah. Right. I mean, like I said, it depends on how you are as a reader. Like if you can read that way and visually see it yourself, that's great.
Yeah, and that's how I was with Twilight. I read the first Twilight book without seeing the movie, and like Edward looked a certain way, Jacob looked a certain way, Bella looked a certain way. And then I watched the movies, and I'm like, "This is not what I imagined." But like, you know, this is this adaptation or whatever. Yo, you go?
Ow! Get him! Ow! Get him!
He know better.
I love that cat, but he's a menace, bro.
Definitely, especially in the morning.
Oh my god,
right? I had we had an incident with a cat. Just a couple days ago. So we're just cooking dinner or whatever, right? And we hear the cat, like the stray cat, on our back porch. We hear it purring and meowing and everything. I'm like, oh, like, why are you up? Why are you? I guess you want some food. So I opened up the window just to mess with it.
Oh,
I tried to leap in. Now I had to screen. I had to screen him so it wouldn't be able to get in. But he tried to hop in my window. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker trying to get in.
Like, Tom trying to get in, bro.
I'm like, wait, what? Like, it kind of startled me a little bit because I didn't expect him to jump up. I'm like, oh yeah, cat. Of course he's going to jump.
Yeah, that's when you go get the broom, bro.
And then Steph was saying she kept walking into the kitchen and see it sitting on our little, like, on the windowsill, like on the outside of the window. I'm like, oh, this cat really trying to get inside the house.
Better behave.
5 o'clock in the morning. This damn cat was waking me up in his house, man.
Who, AJ?
Yes,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
every morning. Phoenix, shut up.
It's like
Oh,
clockwork
meowing and stuff.
every
Yes,
morning.
bro.
And the thing about him
It's
is
your
he
alarm
don't
clock.
even want to eat. Like you wake up and feed him, go back to bed, he gonna start crying again. I'm like, what do you want? He wants everybody in the house to be awake.
To
Yes.
be awake. Yeah,
That's
because
it.
he's awake.
Yep. As soon as you get
He
up, sit
he
on the
fooled
couch.
me. He fooled me the first night too because he was over there. He was sleeping like kind of next to me. I was like, oh, he chill, bro. He
Trying to get a
good. The
feel, trying
next
to get a feel
morning,
He
for
was
you.
over there like he's plotting.
bro. Yeah, bro. I woke up that next morning. I was like, oh, it's like 8 or whatever. It's 4:30 in the morning, son. It's like Phoenix. What are you doing, bro?
Uncle Tyler, get up. Get up. The dunes.
My dude.
My dune.
I
Aaron, bro.
wonder how they stay cool filming in the desert because they do film on location.
Mm.
Mm,
That must be torture.
I know they probably got water on deck. They
yes.
probably got water on deck. That's the best thing I can say is water on deck, and you know,
The only thing I can think of is they probably have like stations where
yeah,
the
yeah.
actors, can go in and get some AC and then come
Mhm.
out, do certain scenes for a certain amount of time, then go back. So that's probably why it takes a while to make these movies
Still,
too.
man,
Mm.
with the suits on.
Yeah.
Oh my
Hmm.
god.
Yep. Probably got a hydration station.
I feel bad for even Keanu Reeves in John Wick 3 when he had that suit on
Mm.
going through the
I got a
desert.
full suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a gun.
You ready, John?
Is that a worm? Yes, sir.
Get this man a gun.
Yes, sir. Here it comes.
Oh.
Get ready. They seem pretty calm about it. They used to that. They know a worm coming, regardless.
Mm.
Of course, something had to go wrong.
Yep. Got a limp anchor.
Oh,
Ow!
crappy ass equipment.
The anchors are dead. Abort! Abort! We gotta get out of here.
You done it now. I mean, no, really, I could do math.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
Mm.
Man, Paul go out without a respirator.
Well, he has one, but he doesn't
I
have
know
it on.
he don't put it on.
Yeah. The first step on the desert.
On to
Like the man walking on the moon for the first time.
I just feel drawn to it.
Had to touch it. Got to touch it. I love the music here. Worm's coming.
Man, going unbelievably slow. I hear your footsteps, old man.
Smack. They got smacked in the face.
This was the first footage we saw of this movie.
Right. I remember that.
They put out that big, like, oh, here's all the movies coming to HBO Max and the theaters and all that. And that was the only footage we'd seen of this movie. We're like, yo, it's Dune.
I just remember the casting, like who was going to be on this movie. They just kept announcing this person's going to be in, this person's going to be in, this person's going to be in it. Like, you're going to be in Dune, you're going to be in Dune, you're going to be in Dune. Like, goodness gracious, like that. Like, maybe this movie is legit because who they getting in this movie? Like, okay,
it is definitely legit. Too legit.
This movie is definitely making $1 billion.
This part 2.
Yeah. They already said it's gonna make its money back.
They say it's projected to do 170 million.
Yeah,
that's the projection.
That's the budget.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
which is freaking nuts. Which I'm not surprised because all 4 IMAX screenings for the whole weekend are sold out.
Sold out.
That's why I have to see this movie on Tuesday in IMAX. I'm seeing it in Dolby tomorrow. My only option was Dolby or standard. I'm not seeing this movie in standard. That's not happening. Not in those Abe Lincoln seats. I'm not. 3 hours in those Abe Lincoln seats? No, thank you.
I was me in IMAX, bro. Sitting there like, my back.
See, I'm used to it. That's why when we saw Beekeeper, I wasn't stressing it. I was like, I've sat in these seats before.
Bro, Beekeeper was like an hour and a half. Like, how long was that? Hour 40 minutes?
Yeah.
This is a 3-hour movie, dang near.
That shot. It's iconic.
Well, it's like an hour and 46 minutes, right?
Yeah.
No.
Is it 3 hours?
Beekeeper.
No.
I was talking about Dune.
Oh, what?
No,
Dune Part 2.
No, it's like
Dune
220.
3 hours, bro.
Is it 220 or 240?
245.
That's what I knew it. Yeah, it's like 246.
You said 1, so that's why that's what confused me.
No, I knew this is like 225. Yeah. No, this is 235.
Yeah.
You guys see that Villeneuve said, "Oh, that young people want us to watch long movies." I was like, that. "Is he?"
Yes
serious?
and no.
I was like, "Is he serious?"
Because I guess he must have not heard that everyone was complaining about 3-hour movies last year.
I mean, on top of that is that you wonder why TikTok is one of the biggest apps on the damn fucking planet. I mean, you can like quick videos and quick
I feel like
I'll repeat what I said, that Some movies warrant it, like Dune. Both of these Dune movies, yes, that's fine. But something like Oppenheimer, that don't need to be 3 hours, bro. I'm sorry. I was ready for that movie to be over at 2 hours.
I didn't
Um,
think Oppenheimer needed to be as long as it was either. I fully admit that.
I legit thought the movie was over. It went at the 2 hour mark. I was like, all right, the movie's over. Let's go. Oh.
Look at the clock.
It's like,
Got
okay.
another hour.
But like there's certain movies last year that came out, like freaking Dollar Destiny was like 2 hours and 35 minutes. For why, bro? Like, bro, what? Even Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was like insanely long for no reason.
Some movies warrant it, and some movies don't.
Bro, imagine the Marvels being 2.5 hours long.
That wouldn't it would have been it wouldn't have been as good as it was. I like that it was short as it was. I like the length of the movie.
Ant-Man, Quantumania was like over 2 hours. For no reason, bro. Like, give me a break. Shazam, Fury of the Gods was also insanely long.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
I thought that was under 2 hours. I thought it was like at 2 hours.
No, that movie's like 2 hours and 12 minutes. It's paced nicely, but I still don't think it needs to be over 2 hours. What else? There was another movie like Barbie. Barbie was the perfect length. I think it was like what, just under 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need Barbie being 2.5 hours long. Like these filmmakers don't understand that. Sometimes it's warranted and sometimes it's not. Like John Wick 4. John Wick 4, I was fine with that movie being as long as it was because it, everything that needed to be in that movie belonged in that movie. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Why?
Thought I saw my death. Someone gives me a blade. I know that you're pregnant.
How did you know? I didn't even know. Can't know that.
I really know that. I can see the future. The vague future. Things aren't
For now.
because clearly the things that have happened that he thought was gonna happen didn't happen the way they played out to happen. So he didn't see his death; he's seen someone else's death. He saw a blade and he doesn't know who's gonna give it to him. It turns out to be the girl he thought stabbed him, gives him the blade. The sound design in this part. That shit looks crazy. Mm-hmm.
Your last name is Idaho.
Duncan, Idaho.
Looks like that's first person. It says the Respawn's first person Mandalorian bounty hunter game has been canceled.
They could kiss my white ass, bro. Disrespectful.
You saw that?
Yes, I did. Kiss my ass. I was genuinely excited for that. I'll take that game over Jedi Fallen Order 3.
Hmm.
I would too.
I don't know
I,
how Mandalorian is so popular and you say, no, we're not going to make a video game based off that. That
I
don't make
honestly
any
don't
freaking
need
sense.
any more Jedi Fallen Order games at all. Honestly,
I still need to finish the
Yeah,
first one.
I
Play
don't
Survivor.
even know where they're gonna go with that after Survivor
no
ended.
clue.
I don't even remember how Survivor ended. Like I remember the final boss, if you could even call it that, but I remember that final, like what happens at the end, but I don't remember like I remember something had happened that
Hmm.
I was like, oh, I guess that's where they're gonna go.
Bro's name is Leto. Leto Atreides.
The fact that they're not married though.
Nope. I should have married you.
So I'm guessing when I recently watched it, I didn't notice he that he gave him this pill, I guess, for him to sleep.
Hmm.
And that's why when he gets kidnapped, he doesn't wake up when he gets captured. He doesn't wake up till he gets onto the ship. And then when Steph was watching, I want to know if she picked up that she had pill. Hey, yeah, he took a pill,
Hmm.
and she didn't notice it because she was wondering. He was wondering like, how did he sleep through all the stuff? Because all the explosion stuff's happening. Like, how did he sleep through all that? I'm like, well, he took a pill.
The doctor. The doctor
Yeah,
gave him.
right, right,
It's all part of his plan.
right.
So I should have married you. Bro. One more day. One more day.
Yep, I will be asleep, and then it will be the next day. Because after this, I probably will be knocked out. You guys got a lot of physical media to show?
Nope.
I don't have anything.
I
I
have
got. I have
one
to show
thing.
everything I've been shown since I've been on NerdTalk.
I have one thing, and it's a video game.
You weren't on Nerd Talk last time?
Mm-mm.
What do we do?
Madam Web.
Oh, Madam Web. Yeah, that's right.
You think I was going to be here for Madam Web?
No, I forgot that we did Madam Web. To be honest.
I'm not going to waste my time or money on Madam Web. Even the curiosity just not going to allow me to go pay money for that. No.
You know what? You're not gonna go see it. You know why? I mean, you know what? You're the reason why it's bad.
I'm the reason why it's bad.
Wait, what? What do you
I'm
mean?
making fun of what this stupid new
Oh,
girl wanted
Isabella.
to come on and
Yeah.
say.
Who said that?
Isabella Martha.
Fucking the little twerp from the last night that is in
Oh,
Madam
she
Web.
said the people not going to see is the reason why it's bad.
No. The males are the reason why.
The
Oh,
toxic male audience.
well, I don't believe if you made a bad movie, you made a bad movie. It doesn't matter if it's all
I
female.
don't know, bro. She wants to be on an island because Dakota Johnson has seemed to accept that this movie's terrible.
I mean, I'm sure everyone has probably accepted that as terrible. She's the only one that's inside of a boat.
Apparently not. Apparently she thinks what she made is good.
Ow!
Ow!
It's penetrating the shield.
No!
My bad.
No!
There's nothing you can do. It's over. Snipe. Damn. Paralyzed.
My back.
Paralyzed.
Ah. Oh man, I saw that today and I started laughing. I'm like, ain't no way I want to get her a room and just be like, what about this film is good to you? Like I just want the answer to that.
My issue with that is that even women are coming out saying the movie is bad. So it's like
Exactly,
it's not
bro.
just males saying the movie is bad.
Bro,
Like women are saying it's bad as well.
Grace Randolph said that movie was bad, bro.
And she rarely says that about certain movies.
Not just bad. She said it was one of the worst things she'd ever seen in her life. If she's saying a female-led superhero anything, a female-led anything is saying is one of the worst things she's ever seen, that's how you know you
Unless
messed
it
up.
got Amy Adams. Don't she got like a
No,
vendetta
not
against
Amy
Amy
Adams.
Adams?
Jessica Chastain. Not
Oh, Jessica Chastain. That's who it is.
Jessica Chastain.
She hates her
Oh,
for whatever reason.
Ow!
Ooh.
This
Penetrating the shield.
is my favorite scene in this movie.
It's dope.
It's a fantastic scene.
I mean, the shot when they're running and you see the two ships explode with the shields, like it's an awesome shot. This whole sequence is nicely shot. But it's about to come up right here. This scene right here. Boom! Like the way it looks. Oh, that's an awesome shot.
No, it's when Josh Brolin says what he says and the music just explodes. I love it.
And then we don't see him for the rest of the movie.
He just says, "With me," and runs into the fire.
Into fire.
Can't wait to see him. What happens with him in part 2?
Oh, bro, he dies right here.
I know. I believe it.
Let me tell you something. Ow!
Ow! With me!
With me! Yeah!
Atreides!
Atreides!
Oh, the music!
The music, though.
Bagpipes.
This how it ends.
They used this music in part 2 also, and it was...
It's them bagpipes, bro.
I
Mesmerizing.
was gonna say something entirely before this scene happened. I'm gonna say something.
Well, it's crazy to think that we're already on this sequence, and I feel like we haven't watched it that long.
Yeah, that Madam Web thing it just blew my mind. It's so like it just makes me not even want like I was probably never gonna watch that movie again, but it's like why am I gonna respect you when you say things like that? It's like when that Bros movie came out and the main star was like, "Oh, this movie bombed because everyone is so like against the messages in the movie." It's like, bro, what if I just don't want to see it? You don't see A24 movies that like it feels like they barely make a dime because they really don't make a lot. But then again, their budgets are very low. But point is, you don't see A24 coming out and saying, "Oh, they didn't go see our A24 movie. That means they have certain views against whatever." Like they take it on the chin. They're like, "Okay, we're just gonna keep it pushing."
Yeah, if it doesn't work, they'll take the L and keep it pushing. If not, like
stop alienating your audience because you know that you messed up, so you want to put the blame on somebody else. How about you make a good movie?
I don't even think it's really her fault, like that the movie wasn't good.
It's not her fault, but she's part of it's not mainly her fault, but she is a part of the problem. Like she was an actor in that movie. Like you're going to be blamed for it. You're not the main one, but don't sit here and be like, "Oh no, it's our fault because we're the reason that Madam Web bombed." No, bro. Maybe it's because you need to stop making these stupid ass movies that don't have Spider-Man in them. And nobody asked for a Madam Web movie.
The worst part is they're damaging the IP by making these movies. Just to keep the rights to the character. That's the reason why they're doing
your movies are memes. That's what you're making. You're making 2-hour memes. Because that's all anybody does with these movies anymore. They just go to them to see, well, how bad could this one really be? Is it going to be worse than Morbius?
Right. I'm gonna be honest. That's why I went to go see it.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to see it. I was like, how bad is this shit really gonna be?
I could already told y'all that. I mean, just looking at the trailer, I'm like, this just does not look good.
I know it was gonna be as bad as Morbius or worse.
Oh no, I did.
I can feel it. I mean, even the marketing just wasn't. I mean, they started marketing towards the end, but I mean, there was nothing behind the movie at all. Sony didn't think the movie was good either. Shit.
The trailer did that movie no favors. It looked like a parody. It didn't even look like a real movie.
Duncan.
I love the fact that you have to slowly penetrate the shield in order to cut it.
Yeah.
I think it's you ain't getting me with 100 killer, buddy.
Ow. Come here. It's the wire work for me.
Yo, he literally just flew though. He's gone. That's how I know time has passed.
Every single time. Momoa looks like a pirate in this scene.
Dothraki.
His shirt, make him look like a pirate.
Mm-hmm.
He's shaking like that.
I don't know, man. Maybe they were like, we're gonna release Madam Web before Kraven, so that way people could be like, man, maybe Kraven's not gonna be that bad.
At this point, I'm like, as bad as people saying Madam Web is, I'm not that it makes people not look forward to Kraven. Like it's doing the opposite. Real talk. If you want to be real, the fact that it's the same studio that gave us Madam Web, oh yeah, it's not gonna be good. Like that's what it looks like.
I'm definitely not gonna see Venom 3 in the theater. I'm probably gonna see Kraven though. Venom, nah. I'm checked out of those stupid movies, man.
I don't have.
Oh no, we'll see.
I'm checked out of those.
So the fact that
That's
he
what
just
you said about the second
they
one.
They just walking away like, oh, we don't want no smoke. We want no smoke with you, bro. We're gonna let you take the shit. We don't want no smoke.
Say you got it.
You got it.
Don't beat me up, bro.
Damn.
Mr. Idaho.
Just destroying everything.
Man, Iraq has really been going through it.
Yo.
They had this whole thing happen, and then what happens in part 2? It's like, damn.
It's the spice.
Everybody want the spice.
Everybody want the spice, bro.
My Dune.
Call it Dune Part 3, Spice Wars.
Spice Wars. The Baron. He's floating.
Someone put out a tweet today. They were like, if Dune came out in 2002, they would have made a racing game for it, and the Baron wouldn't be driving a car. He'd just be floating really fast.
Not the racing game.
I need that. Who remembers the Shrek racing game? That was peak.
Oh yeah,
that was peak, bro.
I know they did one for Nicktoons. I think they did one for Cartoon Network cartoons too.
Yep, I played that.
Oh, don't talk.
Bro.
Your pitch is not right, buddy.
What did you just say?
Oh, they knew it's not right. Oh. The fact that they didn't gag him was hilarious.
Yeah, they didn't find him to be a threat.
Well, they didn't know that he could do what he could do, though.
Oh, they didn't know he
Yeah,
can do the voice, right?
they didn't find him as a threat.
Yeah, once he removed her gag, it's over with now.
Yep.
I know
Why he look over like that? Like he didn't hear what she just said.
Ow.
So what are you doing, bro?
Yo, the way the voice sounds, bro, and she looks so terrifying when she's doing it.
Yep.
Got you.
Now,
like talk to me. Run, run, run.
I need to watch that movie.
Me too.
Still need to watch it.
Yes, you do.
Your pitch was too forced. Said, cut the rope.
Bro, it need to be August already, bro. I'm ready.
You ready for horror movie already?
No.
Damn.
Ready for Vegas, bro.
I said August, bro, not October. I'm ready for October too, but August need to get here first. I'm ready. Gonna be in Vegas.
Let it take its time, bro. Let it take its time, you know?
Don't rush it.
Time. Don't rush it, man. It's not rushing.
Blu-ray hunting in Vegas.
He said what Blu-ray stores they got.
Right.
Man, go back home with a huge duffel again.
Bro.
Come here for a wedding.
Nah, my girl don't even want to see a Blu-ray case. I can tell you that right now. She ain't gonna want to see a fucking Blu-ray case at all.
How's the wedding? Oh, it was cool.
Come back on YouTube like, oh, I got married and also I went Blu-ray hunting.
Do your Blu-ray hunt.
How's the wedding? It was cool.
That could be your bachelor party, bro. Come on now. Could be your bachelor party.
Niggas don't want to go on and Blu-ray hunt for my bachelor party.
Who cares? It's your bachelor party. Do what you want to do on your bachelor party.
Let's see.
Not nobody else.
Blu-ray stores. No stores.
So the fact that the Baron is sitting here smashing on food while this nigga's butt ass naked.
He got his distance.
I never realized that he was just straight naked on the chair though. I never noticed.
No, there's actually a top 10 list.
Really?
You said what?
It's a top 10 list of best Blu-ray stores.
Best used DVDs near Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's see.
Wow.
Bro.
Well, somebody gonna have to drive then, because I ain't getting no car.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting a car.
I'm not definitely not getting a car.
They got a K-pop.
What's that?
Oh, I thought y'all knew what that was.
Never heard of K-pop.
I guess it's a used place.
I said we ain't got that in Cleveland.
No, I never been. I think I might have heard of it though.
They got Record City, Zia Records, Zia.
I've heard of that. I've heard of Zia Records.
Moondog Records.
Dang, they got movies like.
Yeah, I'm sure the record stores have movies in them.
Zia Records has movies in it.
I've heard of that. I think I heard what movie one goes to there a couple times.
I got the Baron. He got a full feast.
Is he about to float? He's about to float. He's floating. He's gonna float over the table.
Floating. He's floating.
He's flying. He's flying. Bro, you're dead, bro. I don't know what you thought. Look at this dude. Just
smashing.
He's already dead, bro. Join her. I said, you should already known you was dead, bro. DUD. You just betrayed them and everything, and your wife is dead, and now you dead.
Yep. Betrayed your own house.
So you think?
Concubine.
So you think? So you think? Oh, they still alive, buddy. A war in my name. Everyone's shouting my name.
Everybody's shouting my name.
You better Treasury
Yo.
be a freak.
Yo, this is Zia Records, please. It's 15 minutes from where the wedding is at.
Wow.
Should have told me that's a walk, then, bro.
Look.
Oh, you put the address in from
Yeah, put the address in.
Look like we know where we're going. Look like we know where we're going. Yo, the guard's like, nope. The guard's like, nope. Let's close these doors.
Time to go.
It says it's 2 blocks east of the strip.
Mm.
Did I send you the address to the hotel?
No.
Yeah, so Tyler told me what y'all was gonna do. I guess she said Stacy's not gonna come, right? It's gonna just be you.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's the plan now.
Mm-hmm.
Not, I think so.
I guess you guys are gonna room together, which would probably be best.
Yeah. Split the cost on it.
Mm-hmm.
See, the other place is far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, well, the other place is a 17-minute drive from where the wedding is at.
But that depends on traffic, though, too. Fuck out me in Vegas.
We were Las Vegas.
So, when's your bachelor party supposed to be? Friday night? Saturday night?
I'm guessing Saturday night because the wedding's Sunday, so.
Right.
Because I know Steph is doing her stuff Saturday.
She got a bachelorette party going?
Well, I don't think it's more like a bachelorette party. I'm thinking they probably just gonna take her out.
That's what a bachelorette party is.
you know.
What you mean? Like dinner? Like,
I guess. They ain't telling me anything. Shit.
Right.
AJ, I don't mean to sound like a fat ass, but does our hotel have free breakfast, bro?
I'm gonna look into that.
Please.
I know they come with free cookies.
Not free cookies.
Boy,
freshly baked oatmeal raisins.
Oh, brother, I'm not going.
Are y'all
I'm not going.
Are y'all gonna be on the trip? Are y'all on the trip?
We're like 15-20 minutes from it.
Okay.
So that's why I was trying to get a car down there so I could just
Bro, Alex,
I hope somebody get a car because I don't want to drive. I want to be chauffeured.
Right.
Alex, you're taking you to IHOP for your bachelor party.
All right.
Yep.
Silver dollar.
He don't like pancakes though.
I don't like pancakes.
Oh, brother.
I'm a French toast and waffle guy. I'm not a pancake.
They got
guy.
the French toast there.
They got Waffle House.
Let's go to take me to IHOP and then take me to go buy some Blu-rays.
Right. That's your bachelor party, bro.
I mean, shit. I'm not saying. To me, it's like when people like you want to turn up. I'm like, I don't do that stuff. I don't party. I don't drink. I don't smoke.
Blu-ray shop, bro.
And everybody was like, you're gonna smoke and drink. I'm like, well, I'll take a sip of something, but I'm not gonna get dumb drunk. I don't want to do that.
So D.
No, bro. I don't even roll like that.
I'm not trying to be hungover the night before your wedding, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There she is. The blue
Zendaya.
eyes.
She kind of reminds me of my little sister a little bit.
Holland. That's my girlfriend.
AJ, you saw that they're putting out 3 new Nicole Kidman joints?
No, that's
March
hilarious.
1st.
That's
For
hilarious.
AMC?
Yeah.
Not
No,
three new Nicole Kidman joints.
happy birthday to Stacy, because
Mm-hmm.
that's her favorite. She
Ow.
got those memorized.
The blue
That's
eyes.
definitely CGI.
It's the CGI face.
That shot looks better here than it does in the trailer. In the trailer, it looked atrocious.
Yeah, it did look bad in the trailer.
I remember everyone before that trailer came out, they were like, there's a shot in that trailer that looks so unfinished.
Remember Villeneuve said that part 2 had no CGI at all?
He did?
Yes.
I don't believe that. And I'm not saying as if like I noticed it. It's just I don't believe it. Because
I was watching the movie like, okay.
and it's again, I'm not saying it like, oh, like I can notice the CGI. The
Right.
CGI is perfect. It's just some of the things that happen in that movie. I'm like, so did you get sandworms at the zoo? Like, like what'd you do, bro? Find the bullworms from SpongeBob and you know. That's the tongue. Oh, run! Where's my name? Where's my name?
Shouting my name. Don't touch me.
Get off me! You did this to me! You better just ain't made me a freak!
She's wasting.
Why are you talking to me like this?
She's wasting a lot of. She's wasting a lot of water there.
Well, it's gonna get recycled, so
you don't get it. You gotta see part 2.
Well, why would you make the reference if I haven't seen part 2?
The reference, bro?
You freaking idiot!
You're wrong. You're wrong.
You're an idiot.
Don't do it. I can't find the article, but he said that.
He said that. Villeneuve.
He was like, "Yeah,
you're probably never gonna watch this or listen to this, but don't lie. Don't make lies, bro."
At least when Nolan said it, he meant it.
Just take initiative that you CGI. There's no way you can have giant
Nolan's film didn't need CGI. Like it wasn't required. Like this movie,
I know, but still, at least Nolan, at least when Nolan said it, he meant it.
Yes.
But I mean, there's no way you're not gonna make giant practical sandworms and make them work. That's impossible.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, how are you gonna do sandworms? How are you gonna do these certain shots and scenes?
I mean, even the ships and stuff, they have to be CGI.
Right. Exactly.
They're all not practical. Come on.
Let's be real. It depends with the ships because I saw the ship in person.
No. I'm not talking about the actual ships, but the sequences with the ships.
Right.
The actual ships can be they can be practical.
But being flown,
but blown up like
come on,
at the rates that they are.
They're not blowing up real shit, bro, like that.
Like I believe that there are explosions. Like
there's no way this little creature is practical. Come on, bro. It's not practical, bro. Come on, it's CGI.
I mean, you never know. He wasn't talking about this movie though. He was talking.
I know. I'm just saying in general,
but
he did see that in one of the little visuals he was watching. I drunk all my juice.
That is a foreshadow like none other. Alex, are you gonna rewatch this movie after you watch part 2?
No.
Okay. I would say you should. Maybe not so close to when you see part 2, but
because of context.
Yes, and there is foreshadowing in this movie for part
That's
2.
leading into part 2.
Yes.
Well, I kind of figured that by the way this movie ends, you could definitely tell that. Yeah.
No,
but like even that scene we just watched, like
the foreshadowing in this movie is hilarious.
even the scene,
especially after we've seen part 2, the amount of things where I'm just like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's good then.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
good.
stuff. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like you should rewatch it after part 2, so you can.
I mean, that shows that's the rewatchability of the movies.
It's true.
So you can go back and be like, oh yeah, look, that's where that was leading. That's the seeds that were playing for this. I mean, to me, that's a good sign of that's good storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
And then we didn't know that when we was watching it for the first time, but now watching part 2, like, oh, you do the Leonardo DiCaprio, you basically doing that screen,
right?
Up.
Yep.
That steelbook is $21 on Walmart. I need to get that steelbook.
Which one?
What is it?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh wow.
The 4K steelbook?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have told me that. I need that on 4K.
That's been available, bro.
Yeah, but it's been at reprint shit on Best Buy for like fucking. It's like $40-something.
It's been expensive.
It was like 30.
Yeah,
it wasn't 40 something.
On Best Buy,
it's like 30 something, I think. Because on Amazon.
Well, let me see if it's sold by them. How much is it on Amazon?
Let's see.
I know that's a reprint. That's the reprint. That's the re-release steelbook, like they did with Spider-Verse and Venom and No Way Home. No Way Home is still expensive for no reason.
It don't look like it's available. Oh yeah, it is. It is $31.62.
See, I want to spend $31.62.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not sold in shit by thingy. And
this isn't either.
How do you change? Oh, there you go. I was about to say, how do you change it? Oh, see, even Walmart. The Walmart is $27. It's not terrible.
I mean, with tax, it's going to come at $31.
That's not terrible,
true.
bro.
If you already own the movie, like
he does it.
I do.
He has the Blu-ray.
I have the Blu-ray.
Bro, that 4K is fantastic.
I'm not really trying to upgrade.
Not for $31 though. I mean, I really like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but I want to find the 4K with the slip too. I would get that.
That's my second favorite Tarantino movie. So
They say it's your favorite.
Second favorite.
Oh.
So I decided next weekend I'm gonna attempt to do a triple feature at the movies. I'm gonna do Imaginary, Kung Fu Panda, and the movie with Kristen Stewart in it. Love Lies Bleeding or something, whatever it's called.
Good luck.
Yo.
I'm seeing Imaginary first because that's the one that I want to see the most out of the three. And then I figured it would make sense to put Kung Fu Panda in the middle. So like I could see something breezy and then the Kristen Stewart movie would be last. And I would get a break after Kung Fu Panda too. I wouldn't be going back to back to back. Like I would leave for like.
I thought it was Kung Fu Panda 4.
Huh?
You said Kung Fu Panda 2. I thought it was Kung Fu Panda 4.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
Never mind. He said then I could go see Kung Fu Panda 2 and then go see
Kung Fu Panda 4.
He said, no, I didn't.
Here they come.
You saw that in Thunderbolts they're gonna get their name because
Yelena's
it's soccer
soccer
team.
team. Yeah,
That's kind of cute.
that's funny to me.
That is something that would happen.
Yes.
But I heard they're like rewriting the entire thing or something. Or was that Captain America? They said they're rewriting Captain America
Captain
again.
America, I think.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with that movie, bro.
What's going on with the MCU in general? That's all we have to say at this point.
No, but it's that movie, bro. They said they rewrote the whole ending or something. They took out the Serpent Society. They were supposed to be in there. Now they're gone. Now they said they're like changing the whole ending and they're rewriting it to have action sequences in there. I'm like, yo, what is happening? With
Mark
this
Ruffalo
movie?
said he was in it too, and then they was like, "No, he ain't."
Yeah, I heard that too.
I said, "What?"
I think that was probably supposed to be one of those things he wasn't supposed to say nothing. Like he wasn't supposed to say that he was in the movie.
I don't know, man.
I can see that being the case where he wasn't supposed to.
This movie has gone through development hell, man.
It's Duncan's demise.
Fantastic Four also. They said they were rewriting Fantastic Four too.
Hmm?
I meant to do that when we started with my TV remote.
Sacrificed himself. Hmm. Oh.
I said Dothraki.
Hmm. Not Dothraki though. Oh man. That's where he died. He came back to life.
I kind of wish that he survived longer in the show to see how he deals with some of the issues that come about. But
him and Jason Isaacs would have definitely came to blows. And this dude that shows up too.
Seen this dude Drogo at the Battle of Winterfell.
I don't think he would have made it that long.
No, he wouldn't. He definitely wouldn't have.
Well,
I think if he lives that long, Daenerys doesn't become who she is.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because
he had to die for that.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning of season 2, they going through it.
Yeah. It's what she goes through in season 2 what makes her the way she is. Mm-hmm. First time she said Jakaris and the fucking
Jakaris.
The fucking dragons burn that nigga alive.
Jakaris.
It's just hilarious. I was watching those scenes where he's shit talking her, and I was like, "There's no way." I was like, "Something's gotta happen." She was like, "Yeah, I understand you." I was like, "Oh, you're dead. You are dead. Beep bop boop. You're dead."
I swear to God, one of my favorite scenes is when fucking Viserys just gets burned with gold on top of his head.
Yo, the gold.
Oh my God! I swear to God.
Yeah, you can't use the blade in here.
That scene is great, but it looks horrendous. I was watching it. I was like, "Oh, that looks bad." It looked really bad.
It looks hilarious. It's hilarious though.
It's a great scene.
This nigga talking so much shit, bro. Is it me or does that actor kind of give me Tom Hiddleston. Yeah. Like bro, it's like did he like watch Tom Hiddleston's performance and just mock him though, bro? Like what the fuck?
Yo, you're not sand walking.
They're not on sand yet.
What?
Oh,
the woman was. Yeah.
The girl
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about I'm on the scene where they're running toward the ship. I'm like, they're not on sand.
Yeah, I
You
might be
talking
a
about
little.
the other? You talking about the other, the Fremen? I can't think of
Yeah,
her name.
I might be like a little bit behind you.
All right, they're getting in the ship right now, powering up the ship.
She like half Fremen and half whatever those other people are.
Well, it
Yeah,
don't matter because now she's dead. I love that they call these the dragonflies. That's so cool.
dragonflies.
You know what? I'm gonna grab one of the things that I had last week because I know Alex did not watch Nerd Talk last week, and I want to show him what I got. Wait, no, I did show you because I was on the phone with you when I got him. Never mind.
What was it?
It
That
was
bank is dope.
the sleeping. Oh yeah.
You showed it.
No, but he doesn't know that I got those though.
Oh,
What?
That wasn't what I was talking about. It was the steel books.
You got the Game of Thrones steelbooks?
No,
Uh,
the
not
Rocky
yet.
Horror Picture Show steel books.
oh, I did. I was on the phone with you.
Yes, it was that. But I also got three other things that you don't know that I got. Talking about.
You might as well show them to me now. We already showed them on our talk.
I got these. Oh, I got these for my mom. The Abbott and Costello monster
Oh yeah, I saw that.
movies. What do you mean you saw that?
he was.
I watched
He
Nerd
did
Talk.
watch Nerd Talk. He did. He was in the comments.
I was in the comments.
I don't know. He said that one thing and then he didn't say anything else.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't gonna comment the whole time because I didn't know what the hell y'all was talking about.
I think he commented a lot though, because
I
you
commented I'm
talking
here,
about
and then
he was talking about the X-Men 97, and then you
Oh,
talked about
yeah.
the Spider-Man, the 90s Spider-Man.
You have betrayed the Emperor. Amish. She's calling a word.
You're dead.
What's happening? Retreat.
Oh,
We're sick again.
you're dead now, sucker.
She already dead anyway. Got
Yep.
stabbed. Oh no! That's a terrible way to die. Wow.
Freaking sandworm, bro. I seen so many people with those popcorn buckets.
Where's those at?
Josh Brolin got the best comment ever.
Where's that
He
at?
said,
Where's the bucket sold at? Regal? Okay.
No, it's at AMC.
AMC?
Regal and AMC.
Oh, okay. Oh, both got them.
Josh Brolin, he was like, he said, "I'm not sticking my hand in that fucking thing." He said it just like that. And the Villeneuve the other day, he was like, "I finally saw the popcorn bucket," and he was like, "I don't know what that's about."
So you have to stick your hand inside the worm to get the popcorn?
Yes.
How do you do that?
How do you
stick
do it?
your hand
You gotta
inside
stick
it.
your hand in there.
Oh, so
And then
I don't know why I thought it goes out like it comes out like that, but
It
it's not.
does.
It's like it's
No. It's just up. Like it's
Yeah.
like you just stick your hand in it.
right.
It's
Okay.
pointing out, but
Yeah,
you gotta
okay.
get
I
in
don't know
there.
why I thought it was like more like how a sippy cup or a cup would be. Like you stick a straw through. That's what I was
It's
thinking
like
about.
a little bit cocked to the side, but it's not.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
it's like to the side.
It's awkward. It's an awkward way to put your hand into a bucket. Basically, what you're saying.
Yeah, a little bit.
See,
I would get it just for an aesthetic. I mean, I'm sure it
if
probably
I
looks
got
cool.
it, I would take the top off and just eat it regularly.
Facts.
No, you got to keep the top on.
Bro,
No.
somebody put their phone inside the bucket, and it was like, "Oh, the POV of you eating through it," and it's just and
somebody put their phone in there.
yes,
Yes,
and the dude got his hand stuck on the thing, and he ripped the lid off, and it went flying off. He was like, "What the fuck?" It was stuck on his hand.
Oh, get the top all buttery and stuff.
I only saw it the one time in person, and I never saw it again.
Oh, really? They have it in display. They have it on display.
Yeah, I've seen it like 2-3 people there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe Tuesday, since I get paid on Friday. Maybe Tuesday I'll grab it.
Yep.
We'll see. Have that Frankenstein monster of a thing in my room.
Yeah, they don't. Well, I'm going to Silver Spot, so I know they don't sell stuff like that at Silver Spot.
Bro, Alex, you better go to your Cinemark for Ghostbusters and get that Slimer Ghostbusters popcorn bucket, because that's raw, bro.
I mean, I could just go there and buy that separately. I don't have to go there to the theater.
Do you eat popcorn at the movies?
Sometimes. I haven't done it in the last couple of times though, because I feel like I might as well at the place I go to. They serve full course meals, so I just buy myself a meal.
I had a popcorn. They gave me a free large one for AMC, and I was like, okay, I'll eat this because this movie's 3 hours, and me and
Why
Kevin
they give
split.
you a free large one?
I don't know. It was a AMC Stubs thingy.
You had rewards or something?
Yeah, every now and then they gave me like a free slushy. They gave me free. They gave like it was like 20% off the Impossible Nuggets or whatever.
Let me. Oh yeah, they do that. I've seen them. I've actually used the Impossible Nuggets one. But
they gave it to me for the Oreo popcorn, and I couldn't even use it.
They do have a free large popcorn.
Yeah,
I didn't
bro.
know that.
I used it on Sunday.
Just go there, get the popcorn, and come back home.
I've
seen movie ticket to get in.
I've seen somebody post and say they just wasn't in there. Say they just wanted to buy the popcorn and left.
I do like that cheddar corn.
Just go in there and say I just want to buy popcorn.
Probably could.
I just want to go buy, or just tell them I just want to buy the popcorn. That's it.
They probably let me too because I'm a regular over there.
I mean, what are they gonna say? No, you can't buy popcorn. You gotta buy a movie ticket in order to get popcorn. Like they want you to buy the concessions.
I have a free thing.
That's what they make their money.
I have a free thing for that ranch popcorn.
It's you gotta really like ranch. Because I had the cheddar corn and they accidentally got some ranch in there, ranch corn in there, and like I tried it, and like I like ranch, but it's really strong.
This stinks.
It's really strong. I'm like, bro, how can somebody eat a whole bucket of this?
Bro, this Willy Wonka thing is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I want that steelbook.
No, not that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what I sent to the chat.
The warehouse thing.
With the warehouse thing, bro.
So what happened with that?
So what they did was they advertised the event with AI images of like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory, right. Like in the environments, and it was all colorful and right. Pink and candy everywhere.
People fell for it.
And they bought tickets for it. They went to this place. And they go inside, and it's basically a warehouse with some props and stuff. Okay. That's it.
But nobody was there?
Not really. And it just but it was like the bare minimum though.
But why did they call the cops?
Because
they felt they got frauded. They got scammed.
Yeah.
They got scammed.
What the cops gonna do?
It'd be like if I said, yo, bro, I got Comic-Con in my house. Come to my house. And then I just show them my room. With all the props and the Funko Pops on the wall and all that. That's exactly.
But they calling the cops though. They call arrest this man.
If I charge him like insane
$40 a piece.
No, I'm sure they paid more than that.
I think it said $40 on it though.
I thought it said $40
on the
maybe
on the
flyer
article.
But I was reading. I was like, yo, because. When I first saw it, before I saw the images, I was like, oh, they probably just like, it probably wasn't what they expected. No, bro. It was depressing. I was like, y'all should be institutionalized. What's wrong with y'all, bro?
Scamming.
Making little kids
the event
cry,
reportedly charged $40 for entry.
That's terrible, bro.
Well, yeah, it depends on how many people actually pay it. It's a lot of money. Per person?
That's kind of funny though, because that's something that Willy Wonka would do.
I have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray.
Wait, you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Yeah, they really did.
You lose.
You're not sandwalking.
They're not sandwalking though.
I mean,
I watched it in a video. Oh,
That's all you're gonna keep saying every time they run on sand. You're not saying walking.
yes, you're not
Alex,
walking.
you should have went to Target to see if they had that Michael Jackson Funko Pop.
I know.
I saw that. I was like,
How much was
oh,
that?
it's probably like 15, 12.
It's not
Is
bad
it
at
the
all.
one that got the album cover, or is it just one single Funko Pop?
It's of him doing his little thing.
It's both.
Oh
It's a Target exclusive.
no.
Oh, I need to go to Target.
Yo, my Target got so many Funko Pops that I want right now. They have the Dune Pops. I want them.
Hmm.
I definitely want a Paul one.
Need to get my
You got
boy
space for
Paul.
that, bro?
I'll make space.
I gotta get my
You
boy
say that
Paul.
every time.
I did.
And
I
then-
made space.
and
I
then
made
you
space.
get
Don't worry my name.
I know, but then you
Everyone's
be like,
screaming
I
my
ain't got
name.
no space.
I
made
was
space.
thought about getting rid of some more Funko Pops too. Would this replay take Funko Pops too?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Man, I would make bank if I gave Book off my Funko Pops.
I think I'm about to
They
start
buy
getting
them
rid of
for
some
a lot.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's where most I used to get my money from the exchange.
I gave
was
them.
giving
I
my Funko
gave
Pops.
them one when the first time that I went with you, and they gave me more for that one Funko Pop or two Funko Pops than any of the other movies that I gave them. What I got when we went to this replay, what I got, or was it the exchange? Wherever I turned in all my stuff, I would have gotten like half of that at Book Off, if that.
Mhm.
That's why when you said, "Oh, they gave you $45," I was like, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's time for me as well to do another purge of my Funkos. It's so crazy because I'm looking through them like, do I really want to? But I'm like, yeah, I think I need to. I got too many Thanoses. I don't need all these Thanos Funko Pops. I got one from Endgame. I got one from Infinity War. I got a Christmas one. I got the one with burnt face. Like, why do I need all these Thanos Funko Pops, bro? I got two large ones. Like, why do I need these small ones when I got two 10-inch ones? Like, why?
Bro, look, I'm gonna read some of this stuff about the thing. So it says the script was 15 pages of AI generated gibberish. They made up a villain called the Unknown, who was an evil chocolate maker who lived in the walls.
That sound like AI.
And that's what he looked like. He looked like a ripoff Death Eater. And the event had no chocolate. Kids were given a single jelly bean and a cup of lemonade.
Wait, what?
A single jelly bean.
Yes,
A single jelly bean and what else?
a cup of lemonade. And who really knows what was in that lemonade?
Why they do that? Oh, that's so bad.
You're not
That's worse than
saying
anything Willy Wonka could ever do.
Oh, yes.
I'd rather get sucked up in the tube than do that.
Oh, man.
Customers were complaining that the Oompa Loompa station looked like a meth lab.
not a meth lab though. I need this Far From Home Spider-Man Funko Pop. I don't think I need that either. It's gonna be gone. I want to keep my Daredevil Funko Pop. Got to keep the Matt Murdock one. I want that one.
And it's a shame, man, because look at the images. Like, oh, let me turn the brightness down. Like, look at that. And then this one, like that looks so cool. And then this is what it looks like.
Pay $40.
Like, just
They're
look at
saying
that. Bro. Look at that. It's terrible.
I paid $40 for this. It's a lollipop and a candy cane.
Sandwalk.
Y'all better sandwalk.
It's so funny. I was explaining this to my fiance. She was just like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, they gotta walk a certain way on the sand, or they're gonna get destroyed by giant worms." She's like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Yeah." Where was the mask at during the pandemic like that?
Right.
Oh, it's coming. There's one near y'all, guys. There's a giant worm coming.
Oh man, I remember when they first showed them in the trailer. I was like, "Holy smokes, that's a sandworm, all right."
Oh, run, run!
They're not sand walking.
Yeah, they've already been detected. So sandwalkers are kind of irrelevant now.
They're not. They need to sand run.
Shit. To oh. Run, run, Forrest, run. Damn, that looks insane.
How you a pregnant mother faster than you?
Well, she's not showing it.
I know, but still.
She's running for 2 lives, running for her life and the baby.
That should look crazy.
Boom. It's awesome, man.
Hmm. And got somebody let a dumper go. That should look crazy. Hmm. It's like their version of water.
There we go. Last 15 minutes.
Yep. I thought I was gonna be feeling way more tired than I am
Me
now.
too.
Well, to each his own, because I feel tired now.
Nah, bro, what happened? Oh, this is not gonna feel long.
I have been up since 5 o'clock this morning. So I mean, so it's hitting me. This is past my bedtime. So, and yes, do I sound old? Yes, I do.
We are
Yeah,
old.
you lucked out missing the BVS watch along. We was on that.
I know. Don't fucking rub it in my face.
No, fool. I'm saying it because we were there like insanely late.
I know.
Still, don't rub it in my face.
I'm upset I wasn't be able to be there to watch BVS.
Don't rub it in your face that you got to get to bed early. Lucky you.
Hmm?
This is the Duke's son.
I gotta take my glasses off because I can barely see anything.
Lighting is a little rough right here.
The lighting was better in IMAX than it was here. It was
You have an issue seeing anything?
Yes, I can't see shit.
Well, I'm not watching the 4K. I'm watching the Blu-ray.
Same.
I'm watching the 4K.
Yeah, my Blu-ray is fine.
Yeah, let me see if I turn off the lights if it makes
It's okay. It's still kind of dark.
It's not that dark.
I do have the TV like right here in my face.
Oh, well, I say I see it pretty fine.
What I noticed about the 4K, I hate to say it, but I watched the 4K the other day, and the sound mixing, the sound is great, but the sound mixing is a little off because the some of the sounds are like really loud, and then the
Yeah,
dialogue will be really
yeah,
soft.
yeah.
And I have to like keep changing the audio, like the volume up and down.
It's kind of like a Christopher Nolan movie a little bit, where
Yeah.
the score overtakes some of the dialogue.
Oh my god! I remember me and AJ watched Tenet. We were both watching the 4K.
Yes.
And we had it like kind of loud for whatever reason, and the opening scene starts, and you know how that scene starts. It's
that
like
opening scene.
Yo, it's loud as fuck. You can't hear anything.
Yo,
Goodness gracious, that score just overtakes the entire scene.
Yesterday I was watching it, and when I saw it in IMAX, and the scene starts like, doof! I was like, oh,
yes.
I wasn't expecting that.
Nope. She sniffed him.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't have let you hurt my friends.
Oh, I'm so ready for part 2.
I kind of wish, and Alex, this isn't really a spoiler. I wish that part 2 started right after this. There's a couple scenes before we get to them again. I kind of wish it just started
like, right where this one ends.
So that way it could feel like No Way Home and Far From Home.
Because I was thinking about, because after watching this, that's what made me want to watch Lord of the Rings, by the way this ends, because it ends with them walking away like that, like how Frodo and Sam just walks away, and how that movie technically doesn't start with them, like it doesn't start there. It's a scene before we get to Sam and Frodo. So is the same instance like that, where something happens before we actually get to our character? Okay.
Yeah.
And I figured that's how the movie will start. I figured it wasn't going to immediately just jump us into the events.
But it's not too far into the movie. It's like maybe like 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, about 5 minutes, and then we're right back to where we left off.
Because we meet.
It's just like Lord of the Rings, like Two Towers.
Yes. Kind of like well, with A Quiet Place Part 2, they do.
Well, we get that opening sequence. Yeah, we get the flashback first.
Right.
I guess someone saw A Quiet Place day one already. I was on Twitter and somebody saw it and they were like, "It has my favorite horror ending of the year so far." I was like,
I haven't.
Okay.
Have I seen any horror movies? I don't think I've seen any horror movies this year.
No, I didn't see Night Swim yet.
Oh yeah. I was trying to think of what came out.
I haven't. No, there hasn't been any horror that I saw yet. I don't know if that Love Lies.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Is that a horror movie?
What?
It
was. It's what a horror movie.
The Kristen Stewart movie.
Because I feel like it has horror elements in it.
You're gonna see Imaginary, so
yeah, that's
gonna be one.
You watched that A24 trailer?
Not yet.
I don't know, man. Everyone's like, "Yo, this movie." They showed it. It's called. I saw the TV Glow. It's. I don't know. It looks a little too weird for me. I was like, it doesn't really know what the movie's trying to be.
The Watchers movie is gonna be. When is that coming out? Is that summer?
June.
Yeah, summer.
The Civil War comes out next month.
Yes, it does.
April.
April, yeah. I want to see that. I'm a little worried though because I saw somebody say like this movie's supposed to be like really in your face political, and I feel like A24 is low key mismarketing the movie because the trailer I saw yesterday, it looked like an action movie, like it looked like straight up an action movie, and I'm like, well,
didn't they release another trailer?
I
They
don't know.
released 2 trailers, right? I
Yeah, two
thought,
trailers
yeah,
for it,
but
I
they
think.
released another trailer. And it doesn't seem like that. It does seem like it's going to be like one of those, like,
I guess the
what?
second trailer showed more of what the movie's gonna be about then, because
Mm-hmm.
I got the first trailer last night, and it was very action heavy. I was
You've
like,
seen
well,
it already, right? You've seen
yeah,
the first
a
trailer.
long time ago.
Mhm.
And I was like, well, I'm not falling for that because you're
It's
A24.
A24, bro.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not falling for that. It's like
That's how
bodies,
they.
bodies, bodies. I walked into that expecting a horror movie, and that's not what that movie is.
And then Green Knight was the same way. You thought you was gonna get some action. Nope. It's like no action in that movie.
X low key too. I expected a straight slasher, and it's like a parody on the porno industry for half of it.
Mm-hmm. A24.
Pearl was kind of what I expected it to be honest.
You see that Ty West has plans, not
Yep,
plans, but
I saw that.
like
He has
stuff
an
written
idea
for Maxine
for
sequel.
it. Yeah, I
The
was like,
Outworlder.
okay, I guess. Like, you can do what you want. It's
Dang,
like,
you really
how
trying to
about
do a full franchise?
yeah? Like,
Like,
how about you do? You just end it with Maxine and then do something else.
right? No, this is my franchise.
Like, it makes sense. You did Pearl in the past, you did Maxine in the present, and then you do what comes after. It makes sense. Unless we get a sequel of to Pearl, I don't know where you
Doubtful.
would go.
Doubtful.
It's
That definitely
crazy.
doesn't need a sequel.
I feel like it'd just be more of her going crazy. It's like we
Yes.
already know she's crazy.
Um, Watching the scene for the first time, I didn't really feel any tension because I knew he wasn't going to die when I first saw it.
I just had felt weird watching it for the first time. I was like, I guess this is the end of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it was after this scene, like when it was like wrapping up. I was like, oh shoot, like this is the end. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
well, okay.
Come on, AJ, you messed up the whole sequence.
Bro,
I knew Tyler was gonna do it. I knew
I was
Tyler
about
was
to,
gonna do it. I'm like, it's time. You gotta do it.
I
You
was
gotta
about
do
to
it.
do it, but I'm
You
like a
messed
little
up
bit
the whole.
behind y'all.
Oh, you're a little behind us. Okay,
Brother.
yeah, me and Tyler right on purpose. Sync though.
There
That's great.
were a couple of dudes wearing the suits.
In
That,
the
Wow.
premiere.
yeah, they looked
Wow.
insanely cheap. They were green, bro. They
Wow.
weren't even gray. They were green.
Damn. This would be a
Bless
nice little cosplay
you.
to go as for real though. Get the blue contacts.
AJ, I'm gonna text you something. I can't say it. Uh,
The fact that he just starts screaming though. Ah! Mm-hmm. We don't yield. The fact that he just starts screaming though. All right. Look, you're making it too easy. I can kill you right here. He's never killed anybody.
yeah.
Gotcha. Hmm. So funny seeing some of these shots, and the shots was in the trailer, and they were like marketing it. So I was like, "Oh, Zendaya's gonna be in this movie. She's gonna be in the end of the movie and then dream sequences."
Yep. Everybody was disappointed.
Was they though?
Yeah, people were disappointed about that. They was like, "Oh, Zendaya's gonna be in this movie quite a bit." Nope.
No, she ain't.
I mean, it's already so many characters in this movie. It's like
Yeah, but
y'all put
Zendaya
motherfuckers.
is a huge name though. That's why they
Oh,
was like
Crimey River, bro.
they wanted
My
her to
thing
be
is,
in it.
but my thing is like her name wasn't. If you look at the cast list, her name is so at the bottom. It's
People don't
like
care.
it's
People
not like it's not like the movie says Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya like at the top. Well, their names are at the top, but it's not like those two are the headliners of the movie.
yeah,
Like it was never marketed. Well, the trailers showed a lot
for
of
sure.
her, but like her name wasn't like the first thing you see when they show the cast. Like it wasn't.
People just went by what
She's
they saw
she's
in the
literally all the way
trailer.
at the bottom. I think if you look at the name, she's like the third name of the cast list. So I mean, it makes sense for if you look at the list of names.
Yeah, it was at this point I was like, "Yo, the movie's over."
Yep.
I was like, "Oh wow, okay."
It's just the beginning.
Well, I got goosebumps in the theater watching this when she said that.
It's just the beginning.
It's my favorite line in the whole movie.
I wish we wouldn't have seen this though.
Yeah. Um,
Desert power.
that's a problem.
It's only the
Just we-
beginning.
Bruh.
It ends the same way as Lord of the Rings too. That's hilarious.
That's why, and that's what made me watch Fellowship of the Ring. I watched it, like I gotta watch Fellowship of the Ring now. Like I gotta watch it, bro. I got to, because it does kind of have that same ending. Like it does. And that's why I don't know if y'all seen. I text that in the chat. I was like, "Yo, why doing this like Lord of the Rings?" Like I'm getting that same goosebumps at the end of the movie because the way it ends, I'm like, "Oh yeah, we're so ready for part 2." So yeah, everyone, that's Dune Part 1. Tomorrow I will be going to see Dune Part 2. I probably will be reviewing it. Probably won't put the review out until Friday. We'll see how I feel when I get home. If I review it, edit it, add the little bells and whistles to it, we'll see how I feel. If not, it'll be coming out Friday. So yeah, let's go ahead and head on to our last topic of the day. Of course, you guys already know we're physical media collectors. We got to show what we picked up recently. Who wants to go first? You guys have anything to show?
I got one thing.
Go ahead, Tyler.
I'll go. So I bought the Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. That's what the fuck is it? Yeah, The Lost Crown. I saw a trailer for this. I think it was at E3 ages ago, and I was like, yo, that looks really cool. And it was $50. So I was like, I tend to gravitate towards things that video games, especially since they're $70. I tend to gravitate towards them when they're not $70. Like
yeah,
I
that's
bought
what we used to. We're used to being 60 and under.
Super Mario, like Mario Wonder was $60, and I bought that because it was 60. And I started playing it. It's pretty cool. It's really hard though. the first boss fight, I was already struggling. I was like,
the fact that we
"Dang."
got a Prince of Persia game in 2024.
It's cool. It's like a side scroller game too. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing more of that.
Awesome. AJ?
I didn't get anything new, but I just wanted to show off. I switched the pain box. I like how
I
the
think you showed us that before.
probably, but I'm showing it to you again. Who cares? But I like that, and it doesn't have the Blu-ray thing at the
On
top.
the side,
So,
and it
yeah,
doesn't have it on the side.
it does,
Oh
but
yeah,
it's
but the
not on the
slipcover
front.
covers it. The slipcover
Yeah.
covers it.
That's why I switched my Christmas Blu-rays when I bought the 4Ks. I swapped out the art because I don't like the art on those. Like especially for Polar Express, I
Yeah.
definitely switched that one out.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's on
I
YouTube.
don't. Some of these I probably don't remember if I did show them before, but I am going to show them anyway because I don't remember. I don't know if you guys knew. I got Talk to Me. I don't know if I showed that off.
No, you didn't show it off.
Okay, so I bought Talk. Finally got Talk to Me in my collection.
For
so,
once, he listened to me. He bought something discounted.
It's like $13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
it's
was
like
like
$13 on Blu-ray. So I said, "Yep, let me go." I don't need the 4K for that, so that's why I bought that. I picked up the John Wick. I don't know if remember if I showed that off. I picked up the Steelbook
Bastard.
because
You
it
got
was
that from Walmart?
Best Buy.
Oh, Best Buy. It was
Yep,
how much?
$8.
Oh, so you found some of the steelbook? You found some steelbooks that you see? I told you they were putting out of print steelbooks out.
Yep,
at
and that
Best
was on the website. It wasn't in my store. I had to
Oh
order
yeah,
it
on the website too. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so I picked that up. Can I do that right? All right, and then I picked up Footloose, guys. It was I think 18. It was 50% off at Barnes and Noble. So I'm like, yep, it was priced at $34.99. So yeah, half off.
If I go to Barnes and Noble and that's there for that price, I might get that. Also, check out our originals versus remakes on that movie.
So,
on the
I don't own the movie, and I ain't gonna lie, the steelbook is pretty hard though. The steelbook is fire. I ain't gonna lie, the steelbook is nice.
Have you seen the slip? Did you see the slip at all?
I didn't see the slip in the stores.
I didn't see it at Target.
If I did, I had to watch the video because like I said, I was at Barnes and Noble just going through the stuff. They had like a Paramount sale or something like that. And then I also picked up the 180. I picked up the steelbook, guys. I did, but I'm sorry because it's the last one they had and it got damaged. You guys can see that.
It's okay. Welcome to the club. About 8 of my Lionsgate steelbooks are messed up.
So it's cracked at the top. But it's all right. I mean, I'm not that upset. It is what it is. And then the last thing I got, like I said, I don't remember if I showed it off, of course, was the Marvel Steelbook. I do have it.
You got it last week. It came out last week.
Right. So yeah, I got the Marvel Steelbook.
Came out 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. I don't know. I know I wasn't on Nerd Talk when I showed it. So yeah, I did pick that up. And I love this Steelbook. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll be getting mine tomorrow.
I love it. And I do like the Marvels.
Me too.
Fight me in the comment section. I don't care. So yeah, that's everything I got. Obviously, you guys probably seen I got the Cinderella Story and Bad Moms Christmas. But yeah, that's everything I got.
Nice.
So yeah, we're about to end the stream now. It's 11 o'clock. We are now 3 hours into this live. You guys got anything to add before we close out?
Yes, Nerd Talk announcements. Next week we will be in these chairs doing a live spoiler talk for Dune Part 2, obviously.
That's the only thing we're talking about. Any news, get the fuck out of here. We only talk about Dune Part 2.
Because that movie is 20 minutes longer than this movie.
Only thing we're talking about.
It's got a lot more to talk about too.
We'll see. But yeah, we'll be doing that. I posted my review for Dune Part 2 Monday morning because I saw it Sunday, so go check that out if you have not already. Also go check out, well, it's not out yet, it'll be out tomorrow morning, our new originals versus remakes for Insomnia. That'll be out tomorrow morning, and we will have another one coming up soon. We're starting the Monsterverse celebration. We're doing two. We're doing one for Godzilla and one for King Kong. The first one's going to be for Godzilla. That's coming out soon, so look forward to that. If you have not already, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Turn on the bell for all notifications. Follow our Instagram in the link down below. We update it daily with news and videos and all that stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Also, check out Tyler's Instagram, My Nerd Reviews. Check out AJ's minis Instagram pages. AJ Collects, AJ Reacts 2. I don't know what your other ones. I know you got like one more. But if you guys want to follow me, follow me. Okay. Follow my YouTube channel at Alex Thomas Reviews. Follow me on Instagram at Alex Thomas Reviews as well. I don't really post that much, but if you want to follow me, go ahead and follow me. I appreciate it. If you guys are new to this channel, like what Tyler said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go check out other live streams or other videos if you haven't seen them. And we're on this one, you guys. Peace.